Hold on, let me make sure I'm live. I'm not live. Am I live? Oh man, hold on. Oh, 1 second. Oh no. One second, 1 second. Okay. Yes. This should have worked. Select stream. Okay, there we go. Oh yes. Thankfully. I believe we're live. Let me see. Hold on. Of course that was like tweaking out. 1 second. Get rid of this. Am I live? Sorry, hold on 1 second. I am. All right. What's up, everybody? I'm a nobody trying to be somebody, and this is the start of the stream. Let's go. Cue the intro. Ah, where is it? There it is. It's hilarious. 1 second. What's up? Yo, what's up, bro? 1 second, 1 second. Sorry, this is kind of scuffed. Look at this, Fast Boy. This is for you, Fast Boy. Check this out. Just peep the intro. You see the little cars? Bro, peep the intro. 1 second. Bro, my air conditioner's on. I'm sorry if it's loud, bro. I'm sorry. This is a little tester stream with the air conditioner. Also, read my title, bro. I'm so tempted to cut off all my hair. I swear. I'm having a midlife hair crisis. Yo, what's up? Did you get the CDs I sent you? Yo, what's up? Jonah Cat, Beam, G, Drive. CDs you sent me. Yo, what kind of CDs did you send me? CDs nuts. No! You got me, bro. Freak! Pause the intro. That's the first time I've ever paused the intro. He got me. No! Freak! Clapping your face, bro. I'm not gonna lie, you got me, bro. Freak! Good job, bro. You got me. Just wanted to be first. I'm gonna get back to my friend. Thank you, Fast Boy. I appreciate you, bro. I really appreciate that. Yo, what's good, Mono? Sean! What's good, Sean? See these nuts, bro. He got me. Hey, Tori. What's up, Tori? Yo, Tori, do not rewind the stream like 15 seconds ago. Something drastically bad happened. Do not go see that. The challenge is over? Monochrome. Listen to me, Sean, listen to me. The challenge is not over. It's never over. The challenge is about having your mind understand you want to be better. As long as you understand you want to be better, then you can slowly achieve that goal. If you just like never even think about it, most people go their lives without even thinking about how they can get better, bro. I feel that's like what scares me the most. A lot of these people just like live their lives. They don't even think about like how they can become a better human being, bro. That scares me. Hi, what's up, Tori? The challenge is over, gang. Shout out. Yeah, what's up? Knock knock. All right, what's up? Knock knock. What's up, John Cat? Knock knock, bro. What you got for me? Hold on 1 second. Sorry. All right, let's see. Nah, bro, I know that one. You're not. Listen, you will never ever get me again, bro. You will never ever get me again. How did you get me, bro? How did you get me? I'm actually upset about that. Hold on, not this song right here. Yeah, this song is fire. peep this song out. Yo, we're gonna do Dragon. No, we're gonna do D's. No, hold on. We gotta do something with some nuts. Cashew. Hey, can you fix that ban, please? Yo, let me just mod this account. Hold on. Yo, what's up, Infinite? Let me mod this account. Hold on. What's up, Infinite? Thanks for coming, bro. Dude, I don't know how. I tried looking. I literally spent like 10 minutes trying to look, Infinite. I think you're gonna have to tell me your name, like your name when you made the account, because like I looked it up on YouTube and it said like you have to go to like the only timed out thing I seen was it said like blocked people. I know I didn't block you, so it said like I don't know. It's hidden. Well, the thing is, like, whenever you block people, it shows me like all their like names. So like literally, I don't know anybody's like account name. Like, you remember all those accounts I banned with Butters or whatever? It shows me the actual names on the account. It doesn't say like all the random names he had. I don't know how that works, bro. I tried looking at it. I'll find it eventually. I'm not sure. Hold on. Sean said, I rode my bike a total of 15 hours. Worked out for a total of 9 and had an entire day worth of cleaning. Dude, that's sick. So my actual account name is Infinite. Yeah, I don't know, bro. When I looked it up, I did not see that. I mean, I could probably like show like my blocked like thing right now, but I kind of don't want to go to it. Kind of scared to show that. All right, let's see. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, bro. I don't know how to fix that. All right, what's the first starter word, bro? Actually, the first starter word is space, just because I want to. Because infinite black hole made me think of space, and space is like my favorite thing in the world. I'm not blocked. You hit my channel, so you won't see my messages. What does hide channel even mean, bro? I don't even know what I don't know what I did. How do you unhide? Oh, I guess that's what I looked at blocked. How do you unhide someone on YouTube? From left menu, select settings, community, in the hidden users box. Find the user wait, what? Hide users from the left menu, select settings, community. From what left menu? Hold on one second. From the left menu, hit settings. Community. Hold on one second. I'm sorry. One second. There's no community. The advanced settings. I don't know, Finna, bro. I'm gonna have to find it out another time, my birdie. I hope one of these streams blow up so more people can see the realest YouTube streamer of the big 25. Yo, thank you, bro. Honestly, am I? Yo, be honest. Am I one of the realest streamers? Like, be honest. Everybody just tries to clip farm their entire stream. Am I one of the realest streamers of 2025? One of, not the, but one of. Be honest. I think I am. I gotta be honest. Okay, let me see, because I just like kind of messed that up a lot. Audio, A-U-D-I-O. I think audio. A-I-U-O. Yeah, audio. U-I-O-A. Interesting. That's what I think it is. Search it. Search it. That's what I think it is. Yo, I'm gonna get fucking blasted right now. Be right back. Yo, what are you gonna get blasted on, Mono? The YouTube menu, that's what I just went to, Peterson. That's what I just went to, was the left menu right here. I went down to settings. Wait, community in here? Is there a community right here? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I don't even know what hidden is. What is hidden? How did I hide you, bro? What even is that? I know a song that's funk. All right, let me know. Let me know. What song, bro? Give me the song, Infinite. But first of all, we're gonna have to listen to this banger. Sorry, we have to listen to this banger. Yo, tell me if you can hear my air conditioner, if it's like annoying. I do apologize if it is. I'm getting blasted off the green. Yo, shout out the Magic Dragon. A blank O. A O blank. A blank blank O. The song is Burnout by Decay. I'm gonna look up that tonight. Yeah, I think that's a good word, Tori. I'm gonna look up that tonight, Infinite Black Hole, because I looked up blocked users, and I looked up a YouTube video. Like, let me see if it shows it. How to unblock someone. No, I guess I did. Well, I know I did, but I guess it's not gonna like show it. I looked up how to unblock somebody on YouTube. I thought that was it, and I guess it's apparently hidden. A long Tory is a banger. A long. Dude, I thought that was gonna be it. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Ah, look at Tori though. I literally just clicked it. Why was it like that? I'm sorry. This is also me, Pringle. The big Pringle eater. His subscriptions. You trying to see who I'm subscribed to, Brody? Bro, holy. Yo, check this out. Hold on. Check this. Yo, check this out. Shout out to this guy right here. His name is Writing Counting. He's doing something incredible also. He's doing something really like everybody wants to be different, does something different. And this is something different. He's writing counting. So he's trying to write all the way to 1 million, I do believe. So he's like writing the number 1, writing the number 2, writing the number 3, writing the number 4, all the way, I'm pretty sure, to 1 million. So shout out to him, bro. He has uploaded, like, I'm just gonna see how many in this day. In the last 30 minutes, he's uploaded He's uploaded 62 videos in the last 30 minutes. He's uploaded 80,000 videos. So shout out to him. He commented recently on one of my streams. Apparently this is him. I've never seen him before. He made it to 30,000. Oh no, this is when he tapped to 1 million or something, I do believe. I don't know what, anyways. Shout out. All right, let's see. ALO. Shout out to Tori for the ALO. That's crazy. Using Sharpies? Yeah, it's actually pretty crazy. I respect it. I respect it a lot. Holy? Yeah, that was crazy, wasn't it? Hey, Silva, check out this song, Pockets. Hold on. Hold on. Infinite told me to look up a song. It's called Burnout Decay. I'm pretty sure, yeah, we've heard this, but we're jamming anyway. And what's the next song? No, I made this account to rival Pringle. Linux, Pockets by Linux, by Lily Niku. I'm not gonna lie, this song sounds like it's gonna go hard. Somebody named Lily Niku, I'm not gonna lie, it sounds like it's gonna go hard. ALO, ALW, ALOQ, ALOR, ALOT. What could this be? A loft? Wow, Tori, that's a banger. Could it be anything else? Creation of Hatred. Try that song too. Creation of Hatred. All right, I got you, Peter. Creation of Hatred. Dude, tell me that song right there doesn't go hard though, bro. I don't know. I love that song. All right, Burnout by Decay. Oh yeah, this goes hard, bro. This goes hard. Aloof is crazy, Tori. Bro, what? Hold on, pause out, pause. Aloof? Hold on.
Aloof.
Who?
Aloof.
What?
Aloof.
Not friendly or forthcoming. Cool and distant. Cool and distant. That's interesting. Aloof. I've never heard of that word. Okay, so now I'm scared. So I need to use. Oh wait. So it'll tell me if aloft is it. It'll tell me that F is yellow, and it would have to be aloof. I'm aloof right now. Shout out. A loss? No way. A loss definition? Yo, tell me if y'all can hear my air conditioner, and I apologize if y'all can hear it if it's loud. Tell me if it's like not very loud at all and you can't even tell. Because I actually feel really good right now. A loss was not a word. Or it didn't pop up. Oh, it does pop up. No, it doesn't. Anyways. Aloft. $274. Yo, that's kind of crazy. I wonder, does anybody else stream their Wordles with like they're trying to go for, well, we're not 100%, but technically we are 100%. Does anybody else stream their Wordles that's 100%? A loss is crazy though. That was sick. Good job, Tori. Shout out to Tori. I want to say that was all Tori, if I'm being honest. And I'm logged out. Okay, 1 second. I don't know where my camera is on that. I apologize. I don't know why it does that. I have to set that up right now, actually. Well, in like a minute. All right, there we go. What's the word? What's the word of the night? Yo, Mono, Peter, somebody give me a word, Brody. Hold on. Shout out to Tori. Honestly, that song was a banger. That song was definitely a banger. Let's see what Lily Niku is talking about. Peter? I can't do Peter because I can do Peter. I can't do Peter. Crane? I got you, Mono. I can't do Peter because it's a double E, Brody. R and N is crazy. Rants. I kind of want to do that. I know it. This can't be the word. Roped. The reason it can't go roped, 1 second. The reason I can't do roped is because no E. The E's already taken. Try PETA. PETA is crazy. I could try that next trying. But there's no E. I'll definitely try PETA with an A though. Sorry, I had to do the dishes. Did you play the song? I did play the song. Honestly, that song's a banger. Everybody likes that song. Wait, I can't do rants because there's no A. What am I doing? A-E-I-O-U. I-O-U-R-N. Mourn. Snort. Snort is good. Excuse me. What about mourn? What about the song Pockets? I would say this song is a solid. Let me turn it up a little bit. Hold on. No I, but oh well. Bang! This song is a solid 7 to 7.5. Depending on what kind of mood I'm in, could even be an 8 to 8.5. I like this song. It's good background, I feel like. P to P-I-T-A-H. Honestly, actually, this song goes hard. I would say this is a solid 8. This is a solid 8. I do like this song. So much as it gets added to the playlist. A like and on the playlist for real. Wait, what am I doing? Definitely adding that on the playlist. That goes hard. All right, Creation of Hatred. Interesting. Turn it up a little bit for y'all. I got Trap Royalty. It's goated. Am I kidding? Trap Royalty. That's the this song does go hard. Trap Royalty. Talking about the Fetty Wap one, right? Yeah, this goes hard, definitely. I'll play that after. How am I feeling? This sounds like a game. I'm liking this, I'm not gonna lie. What's good? Yo, what's up, Orion? Wait, Orion's music. I love that, Orion. Orion, hold on. Pause for Orion. Orion, if you don't know, he's trying to learn how to play the guitar. Listen, Orion. Practice every day, bro. I got your back. Practice every day. Listen, get better. Start young, bro. You're so young. You got so much opportunity to learn something, bro. That'd be so sick. What's good, Peter? How y'all doing? Yo, Sean, honestly, I'm gonna be honest. Today I've just had a good day. I just had a straight great day today, honestly. I got this pet on the game that I play a lot. I got this pet from like the boss. You kill the boss, and like sometimes he drops rare loot, and sometimes he drops even rarer a pet. And he dropped me the pet today, and it was really cool. I had a great day today. I'm not gonna lie. Like, oh, one thing I did have a bad day about is my nephew did not make the baseball team, bro. My nephew did not make the school baseball team, and his tryout was so much better than like a lot of the kids that were already on the team. And check it out. No new kids made the team. Only the kids that were already on the team made the team again. And also the tryouts were so like terrible. They were like not good tryouts. And it sucks because like it's like small town like politics. Anyways. Yeah, so that's some bad news I got. But anyways, my nephew's gonna make it in life. My nephew's gonna be a dog. So I ain't worried about that. Robin? Is that a word? Robin. A large New World thrush that typically has a radish. A bird. I'm sending Robin. Yo, shout out to Robin. That's crazy because I really was not really expecting that because it's such a kind of random word. A large New World. I just really felt like it was going to give us positioning on the letters. Shout out to Tori. I'm fucking blasted right now. Shout out. I'm good, Monochrome. How about you? Yo, Ryan, I play electric and electric bass. No way, Monochrome. Do you actually play electric and electric bass? My friend... Hear me out. My friend growing up, okay, when's the earliest I've ever heard somebody play guitar? When I was like 10 years, this is the earliest I've ever had. Actually, I have a sad memory about guitar that I kind of don't want to talk about. Anyways, I'll talk about that too. But the first time I ever heard guitar was like my friend. He was like a new friend. Like, all right, I grew up in the trailer park, right? Everybody knew each other in the trailer park. But there was this friend that like lived on the other trailer park, or arch nemesis trailer park, not really, but it was like the trailer park across the woods and stuff. You could like go through the woods and you'd be in like in a whole nother trailer park. This was a back-to-back trailer park. A trailer park right here, a trailer park right there. You know this was nothing but good. Anyways, there was one dude that lived there. This is a random memory. Off topic. There's a random dude that lived there who was always getting into he was like a bad kid. He was so bad. And he was like an older kid. He was way older than me. He was like bad. Anyways, why was I talking about this? Oh, this kid lived in that neighborhood. And anyways, I made real good friends with him. And he was the first one that ever showed me how to play guitar. He was like, look, bro, look, this is how you play like, I forgot what the song was. I remember I've talked about this before in stream, but it's like dun 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 dun. Anyways, he wanted me to play that, and he was like, "Here, bro, look, you can learn it." And like he literally taught me how to play it. And I thought that was really cool. And like in that night, he taught me. It was like obviously just like a few strings or whatever. That's the first time I ever heard somebody play guitar. The second time I ever heard somebody play guitar was like one of my really good friends, and he's amazing at it. His name's Tony. Shout out to Tony. He's like, you know a dude named Tony that plays guitar? He has long hair like me. You know he's good at guitar, bro. His name's Tony, bro. Doesn't it sound like a guitar player? Anyways, he's loved metal and rock and roll his like whole life. His dad too. His dad's cool. His dad was like my baseball coach a lot. Anyway, shout out to them. And Tony always like rocked out. I thought that was so sick. He rocked out like all the time. Anyways, last story about guitar. Now, and then the last progression of guitar in my life, like my best friends growing up in high school, like my best friends, there's four of us, but like I was one of them. So there's three other of us. I'll say their names. Fuck it. Zach, James, and Michael. Like, bro, those are my dogs. Anyways, Zach, bro, he was so good at guitar. We would always go to Zach's house and chill, and he would just play guitar for like literally like hours. Like not literally, but like 30 minutes. Chill, play it again, like, and we would just be there chatting, like just talking, having like joking around, and some of the greatest memories of my life. Anyways, shout out to those dudes. All right, my bad. I'm yapping. I'm done yapping. My bad. Let me choose another Wordle. 1738. Hey, I'm like, hey, what's up? Hello. What's the starter word of the night? Sup, Caden? Hold on 1 second. Silva, how are you doing, buddy? Yo, Solid. Sup, everyone? Yo, what's up, Solid? Splendid. I'm seeing shit. Mono said he's out of the galaxy right now, bro. Bro said he's out of the galaxy right now. Good for you, man. That is as bad as pasted or better. So how are you doing, buddy? Honestly, Caden, I've had a great day today. I can't even I just got to be honest. I've had a great day today. I'm like very thankful. I've just had a normal, great day. Like, ate some good food. Well, besides my nephew not making the baseball team, that really sucked. And I was really nervous and like sad going into that, thinking about that. But like, when one door closes, another door opens. Like, I know it's cliche to say, but like, when you feel like. I don't know how to explain it. Just essentially when one door closes, another one opens. So the only way to put it. Because like my nephew has so many opportunities, bro. Like, and yeah. Anyway. Great day today though. Yes, I also play piano. I'm learning audio engineering. No way, Mono. You play piano? Hold on. Shout out piano. 1 second. Shout out to playing the piano. This was like, I thought this was like, whenever I think of cool things, this was cool to me. When I was like 12, 13, I was a trendsetter. I'm not gonna lie. Whenever I did like that I thought was cool, like I'd be like, bro, this is cool. People would be like, oh yeah, that is cool. And like, it would be cool to everybody, you know, whatever. This was cool to me. I loved Fair Elise. I don't know. I always thought this was so like, it sounded like beautiful. I don't know how to put it. It makes me think of profound thought, ideas. Nice. Shout out to Tori. Tori's real. Tori is real. Smoke on the water. That's what it was, Tori. It's good to see you again, Silva. I hope you're doing good, man. Thank you, Thank you for coming back, bro. I appreciate it. To hide my channel on PC, you go to YouTube Studio. Oh. I can probably do that right now, bro. Hold on. I know how to get to YouTube Studio. Thanks for looking that up, bro. Thank you for looking that up for me. I'm there, but I don't see like, I don't see how to unhide or anything. Settings. Community. Hey, yo! I got you, bro. Yo, I did it, Infinite. I did it. You should be able to come back on your other account now. Anyway, shout out to For Release. I love that song growing up. That was really cool. 1 second, sorry. I want to hear this again, though. Sorry. What's up, Caden? Piano? Dang it, Tori. That would have been a beautiful word. You're so right. I apologize. Yo, Basketball Lover. What's up, Basketball Lover? Shout out my boy. Yo, Aster the Goat Cookie Clicker. Yo, what's up? Yo, sorry. I'm kind of late in chat. I apologize. I'm trying to catch back up. Solid Tank the boy. Basketball Lover the boy. Aster the boy. Caden the boy. Butter the boy. What? The boy. Infinite the boy. All right, I'm sorry. Is that weird? I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna head back to sleep. Just checking in on everyone. Peace out. So hope you have a good day, bro. Thank you. I got you, Infinite. Hold on. Prune. Bro, I am back. Yo, Peter's back. Trope or prune? Prune. Trope. Pru. It's either the O or the P. Hold on. Sorry. Hold on. A-E-O-U. Why? Is there any words with E by you? I need an E. I need a word with these letters. I'm also back, bro. Yo, Infinite is so back. Trope is good. Yet another alt, bro. Your old account can come back finally. For real though. Oh, good, man. How are you? I'm good, Basketball Lover. Thank you for coming by, bro. How you been? Yo, what about this? Does that work? Y-O-U-R-E. Oh, it doesn't. Scam. I don't need to use the E, but I would like to use something like that. Yo, good night, Kaden. My bad, bro. I meant to say that. Good night. Yo, Solid Tank. The new Pope, his brother was interviewed and said they play Wordle regularly. No way, bro. Yo, Solid Tank, no way. Yo, Basketball Lover, you been sick, bro? What's wrong? Like, how you been sick? Like, has it been bad or is it just like a little like stomach bug? Your throat hurting? What's the deal on that? Yo, Solid Tank, the Pope plays Wordle regularly? Yo, tell the Pope to get on our level, bro. Tell the Pope to get on our level, bro. Watch the Pope be undefeated. Ah! Hold on, hold on. Just looking at this again, yo, we're pretty goated. Are we not pretty goated? Like, that's pretty sick. I don't even care if we lost one time. Like, going by Wordle standards, we're at 100% through 275. Well, really 100% through 274, technically, but. Basketball Lover, it's been a while. Yeah, it has been. Let's go. Also, it's the first time I'm early on your stream. Thank you, Peter. I appreciate that, Brody. Lupe is crazy, bro. I've never even heard of that word. Pause the music. Who?
Loop.
Who?
Loop.
A small magnifying glass used by jewelers or watchmakers. Yo, that's actually kind of interesting.
Loop.
Yo, that's actually really interesting to me, but for reasons I actually can't talk about. Sorry about that. Good to have his dream calls it my blue jacket. Shout out Infinite Black Hole is so back, bro. All right, Loop is crazy. I gotta be honest. Peter. Good to have a basketball game tomorrow. Oh, my bad. I haven't been in your streams. I've been really sick. I've been sick. My throat hurt and I had a cough and it was like allergies. And it was allergies and I still have a cough. I hate to hear that, basketball lover. I ain't gonna lie. Whenever my throat hurts, that's like the worst thing to me. I can do like every other sickness. Like obviously they suck, right? Like I hate being sick. I actually really don't get sick that much. It's like actually rare I get sick. I gotta be honest. Knock on wood, whatever. I actually say this all the time, but when I do get sick, whenever my throat hurts, bro, like I hate that, man. You can't eat, you can't really drink, like you don't want to like, you know, do anything. Thanks, Tori. Shout out, Tori. The music is kind of loud. Thanks for telling me, bro. Sorry. I'm a gym cutter and we live loops a lot. Are you actually a gym cutter? That's interesting. Yo, so hear me out. Imagine you saw a tank. So let's say I had a diamond. Let's say I had a like just a regular diamond. Would you be able to make that into a nose ring? Are you a gym cutter or do you like make jewelry? What does that mean exactly? I actually don't understand. But I'm gonna be in your lives when you are. I got you, man. Thank you, basketball. Appreciate you, my boy. Off center, my bad, Mono. All right, let me choose the word. Hold on. Watch this word. Watch this word I just think of right now. There's no E in that. Loot. Ah! All right, what am I doing? Hold on, let me see. Let me. What do I do? You said loop. You said troop. Trope. T-R-O-U-P. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Loop kind of goes hard. Okay, that's not bad. O-E. The E can only go here, here, here. So let's say blank, blank, E-O, blank, blank. Blank, E-O, blank, blank. Blank, blank, E-O, O-E. Interesting. Very interesting here. We do have some interesting situation going on. Yo, basketball lover, you're gonna freaking kill it in your game tomorrow, bro. LOL, baseball, not basketball. Oh, you have a baseball game tomorrow. You're killing in your baseball game, bro. Me too. I hate it. No joke. I actually do. Hate being sick. So if I got another song, if you want, Jealous by iDress, of course, bro. I'll take any song suggestions. I'll take any song suggestions and give you an honest opinion what I think about it. Which, don't be upset if I don't like your song, you know. If I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't, you know. I think that's fair. Enjoy. Yo, that is an incredible word. Okay, hear me out. Ranking Funk goes super slowed. I'm scared, Infinite. When you say hear me out, that kind of scares me, Brody. Enjoy. Heron? I'm not gonna lie, Tori. That word scares me. I hate that word. I gotta be honest. Not that word particularly, but that word. Have you ever tried blue Takis? Oh, man. So I was like on a hardcore diet for like the last 7 or 8 months. So like I haven't tried like no chips or whatever. I just recently started eating like chips again and stuff, which is funny. But I never had the blue Takis. I liked Takis, but like I kind of like, I feel like I ate them so much that I burnt out on them. Does that make sense? Like I ate them a lot to the point where I didn't like them anymore. I don't know. So I've never had the blue ones though. What do the blue ones taste like? That's interesting. I probably should have. I buy them for my nephew like all the time. Try them, bro. They're good. I have to try one. You're right. I buy them for my nephew all the time, but like since I wasn't eating chips, he would always be like, "Do you want some?" I'd be like, "No, I'm good." So I never tried them. It has to be Enjoy. All right. Peter said it has to be Enjoy, so literally it has to be Enjoy. Peter! Ah! Okay, hold on. I'm kind of scared. Let me lock. Let me lock. All right, buddy. Good thing you just seen my whole legs crisscross applesauce. Sorry about that. I'm not really a jeweler, although I dabbled in it. You can probably find a goldsmith there. You can make a nose ring with your diamond. Interesting. Thank you for that knowledge, Solid Tank. Another bird? Heron? That's true. It could be. Wait, could it still be Heron? It can't be Heron because of the O. Yo, Enjoy would have been so cool. I love Enjoy. And it just tastes like the purple ones in my opinion. Wait, so they taste just like the purple ones? That's interesting. They're just like colored blue? Hold on. Silva, same. When I was dieting, I was so militant, I didn't eat anything like chips with sugar for like a year straight. That is so solid tank. That is impressive. That is very impressive. For a year straight, that is discipline. You know what like the main like issue is in the world is discipline. Like people don't really understand when they don't need, well, I guess self-control also is discipline, self-control. It's a lot of different like things really. Hold on, this song is going hard. I apologize. I'm really digging this song. Hello, when you scream, my bad, bro. Yeah, I was like, I mean, I still ate sugar, but like I didn't eat sugar. The only sugar I ate was natural sugars through fruit. That was the only sugars I ate was through fruits, but that is sugar. That's natural sugar. Difference. Comet. Hold on, I still have the T and the R. Comet sounds pretty good. Can't be because of the O. You're right. Good eye, solid, good eye. Yo, Silva, what's up, Peter? Yo, Peter, you got me in a bad position, buddy. No, it's alright. It's funny. And blue talkies make your tongue blue. Shout out. Honestly, oh man, there was a show that used to have like they used to eat. Oh, I think it was Rugrats, and they used to eat like the purple and green chocolate bar, bro. I don't know. You just made me think of that. Rugrats purple green chocolate bar. Bro, I swear, it must have been in the TV show. Dude, yes. Like this thing, bro. I always wanted to eat one of these things. Do y'all remember this though? Anyways. Wow. Throwback memory. Metro? Metro is incredible. I gotta be honest. What'd you say before that though, Tori? Yo, the champ is here. Salute emoji, cross emoji, prayer emoji, clap emoji, heart emoji. Yo, what's up, Dream? Thanks for coming, Brody. How's your day been, Dream? How's Miss Tammy? Hang on, let me pat my dog. Shout out to Infinite's dog. Definitely needs some pats. Definitely a good boy or girl. Can't be Comet. Metro is a banger, be honest. This puzzle got me twisted. This is pretty tough, I'm not gonna lie. This is a tough one, I gotta be honest. I should lock in. Dream salute emoji. Hi, Dreamy Fix. So I'm back. Reverend salute emoji. Basketball salute emoji. Cross emoji. Prayer emoji. Heart emoji. Bad, but I didn't help you in positions. It's okay, Peter. I was just joking, Brody. That's okay. You did help me in positions, bro. You let me know that the E doesn't go here and the O doesn't go here, which limits, like, you know, the positions. So you did help me, bro. And also, I love the word enjoy. I think it's a beautiful word, so I would love to use that in my Wordle. Metro. Infinite clap emoji, salute emoji, prayer emoji, heart emoji, prayer emoji. I remember those. Do you remember those basketball lovers? Shout out. Comment. COMET. Oh yeah. Tank, salute emoji, prayer emoji, heart emoji, prayer emoji, clap emoji. No, Dream. Metro. I think Metro goes so hard. I think Metro could be it. Dream, wave emoji, monster emoji, all kinds of funny dab emoji, tripped out emojis. Those are YouTube emojis, I'm assuming. Dream, are you going live tonight? We're okay. She got to go Tuesday for lump on her neck. Oh, I hope she gets better, Dream. I really do. I want to go live, Dream. Wait, if you help us with our mental problems, do you have anyone to do the same for you, Silva? Thanks for asking, Mono. Do I? You know what? You know, like, I don't. But I understand what I need to do. Like, every time I'm like upset and I'm in my thoughts and my feelings and I'm feeling sad and depressed or whatever, I always am able to talk myself through it. And I know that sounds arrogant and stupid, and I apologize. I don't mean to sound like that. But like, once you're like so used to not like asking for help, you have to be real with yourself. Like, you're either gonna give up and be sad, or you're gonna like just be honest with yourself. Like, all right, what is actually making you feel this way? Like, oh yeah, you can blame everybody else, but what can you control? That's really the issue. Like, okay, hold on. This is some deep lore. This is some deep silver lore. Not even silver lore. It's some deep edifying. Shout out Fast Boy. Do y'all know have y'all heard the saying, what is a glass? Do you see the glass half full or is half empty? Have you ever like thought of that? Like, do you know that saying? When you look at a glass, for example, like this hot sauce, right? I know this is crazy. I have hot sauce on deck, right? I apologize. When you see this hot sauce, like, is it half full or like half empty? You know, pretend it's halfway. So the way that people explain that, like half full, right? That's a positive thinker, optimistic. They say, hey, at least I still have half of it left, right? A negative thinker thinks like, oh man, I already did half of it. Like half of it's gone. Oh no. A positive thinker thinks, hey, at least I have half left. And like the modern way of another way of thinking about that, like this is what I created, honestly. And like I made a video about this like 5 years ago, but I don't know where it is. I haven't even actually tried to look for it. But I made another, like a modern day saying to that. And it's like, in any situation, you can always blame the other person. Like, oh, it's your fault. And like, oh man, I wish I could explain this, but like, okay, so you can always just blame somebody else, right? But what can you do in that situation that could have been better? Could you have prevented that situation in any like sort of way, right? And that's what I think, like, most people don't really ever like don't understand. They don't try to do. They try to be as negative possible. No, it's your fault. They don't ever try to think what they do. And I think like that's a different like form of thinking. Anyway, I know that's a random rant, but essentially like I'm to the point where whenever I'm sad and depressed, I don't have like, you know, blah blah blah. Like I have to tell myself, I have to be real with myself, and like you have to be your biggest critic. This is what if you didn't hear none of that, hear this. You have to be your biggest supporter. You have to be your biggest critic. So like, yes, support yourself, but whenever you mess up, bro, tell yourself you're messing up. Whenever you're sad and depressed, ask yourself, why are you sad and depressed? Oh, because this, and that. Oh, well, are you doing anything to change that? Well, no, not really. I'm just being sad and depressed all the time. Well, bro, start doing something to change it. Start doing something. Just do it. That's what I tell myself, honestly. And you know what I tell myself? Bro, stop being a bitch. I hate to say that. I'm sorry. I would honestly never even say that on stream like that, but I'm just, you know, I'm honest, bro. I gotta be honest. That's what I tell myself whenever I'm like, I start to get sad and I'm thinking about it. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? I literally tell myself this all the time. Bro, what are you doing? You just gonna cry about it? And I'll be like, yeah, bro, you're right. No joke. I literally be talking to myself constantly. Anyways, that was a random rant. Thank you for asking that, Mono. Because these are the moments in my streams that one day, you know, maybe my future kid, who knows, somebody might actually come back and watch these one. I don't know, whatever. And they may catch a gem like that, you know, you know, I don't know. I'm yapping, sorry. Metro! Ah! Hold on, watch this though. Watch me lock in, because this is like solvable 1000%. So it would be like this. Or it could possibly be this, unless the O is at the beginning. This, right? The E has to go here. So where does this R in this T go? R? No, T. Maybe. Blank, blank, R-O-E-T. Blank, blank, R, blank, O-E-T. T blank O-E-R. Wait. I'm lost in the sauce. R O-E. Ah! All right, hold on. Let me catch back up on chat, and then I'm gonna lock in on this. I did, W. I tell you, Peter, you got me. Thank you for helping, Brody. We're running out of letters. Sorry, hold on. I'm like backed up on my chat. I apologize. Let me catch back up. I'm like super far backed up. We're running out of letters. Basketball, I need to try Metro. Oh, I left you some new songs before. I seen that Dream. I'll listen to them in a minute. Me Dream, question mark, Krish Crush. Krishna Crush. Dream, if you go live, we'll be there and others from here will be there. Crush. Memorial Day, not happy. What's wrong? Memorial Day, not happy? What do you mean, Dream? Why question mark? You got me, champ? We'll be here for you if you need us. I don't want to see another Ronnie. Ronnie is crazy, bro. You're talking about this, like the dude on YouTube who like did what he did on, I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah, honestly, that's sad, bro. It really is. Basketball, name of the song. Okay, your internet? It's on Discord. It's half full. You're slow and you're cutting out. I don't think that's me, basketball lover. Dream, sorry for not being here live because I've been sick. I put one song on post page of my, put two or three on our Discord. Basketball lover, I think it's you that's lagging. He's not cutting out for us. Basketball, it's fine for me. I think it's your Wi-Fi, or for me at least. Oh, yo, basketball, just put me in 720p. I'm streaming in 1080p right now. If you put me in 720p, it should probably be better for you, buddy. Basketball, it's okay, brother. No worries. But when you go live tonight, I'll join it. Guys, I genuinely need advice. What do you need advice with, Infinite Black Hole? I got you, my boy. Dream, do you like Takis? Dream, have you ever ate Takis? Okay, bro. I'll leave this on TV as I go outside. Bless you. Thanks, Dream. Be strong. Always be strong. Thanks, Peter. I appreciate it, bro. I never heard you say bitch before. Yeah, I'm sorry. Honestly, I don't like you. Obviously, you know, I try not to like say words like that. But that's what I have to tell myself. Like, because I grew up in that era. I grew up, and it's not okay, but this is how I grew up. You know, I grew up in an era where my friends, my father, my mother, my family, they would tell, they wouldn't say those words verbatim, but essentially they would imply that. And it's the era that you grow up in. You listen, nobody's gonna be perfect. And like the era that my parents grew up in, it's just like, you know, it was a different era. And like, instead of me wanting them to be so perfect and like be a different human being, they like really can't, because they like grew up in that era. So I don't know. Anyways. Ah! Okay, to you too, man. You started that monoha joking. Nah. I'm in with a bunch of toxic friends, but there are genuine friends that I like in there. And I don't want to be a jerk, so what do I do? I'm in with a bunch of, what do you mean? Playing Rain Funkos. Where do you in, Infinite? What do you mean you're in something? Play Raining Funkos super slowed. My bad. I was supposed to listen to this next and then I got you. I'm in with a bunch of toxic friends, but there are genuine friends that I like in there and I don't want to be a jerk, so like what do I do? Bro, you just talk to your friends that you like in the group. You just say, hey bro, you want to play, like you want to play a game? You want to like hang out? You know, you just talk to them instead of like trying to talk to everybody. You just talk to the dudes that you like. Been there, Finn. It sucks, but I found out that I just had to stop associating. Other is incredible, Tori. I'm scared though, bro. O-C-C-E. I'm scared. I think it could be other though. Solid, but I have like 4 friends that I really like but don't want to leave them too. You can rap this song? Oh, the other song? I have like 4 friends that I really like. My bad, I think the music's loud. I apologize. It's just a loud song in general. I apologize. What do you think about Jealous by iDress? What do I think about this song? Let me see. It's vibey for sure. It's definitely vibey. I like this type of music. What the thing about me is I like all music, but like I'll be honest and say I don't like something also. But I like this a lot. I think it's like an 8, even a potentially 8.5. Potentially 8.5. It's tough. I still feel bad sometimes, but I can't put myself in those situations anymore. I'm really happy not to be living in that drama and stuff anymore. Bro, like, at a certain point in your life, you're gonna get tired of arguing. Like, at a certain point in, like, time, you're gonna mature to the point where it's like, what is the point in arguing, right? Like, either you're gonna, like, voice your honest opinion, and somebody else is just gonna, like, argue in bad faith, or they're gonna, like, voice their honest opinion, and then you're gonna be able to solve, like, the issue. Otherwise, like, some people, whenever you argue with somebody, like, it's just such a waste of time. It depends, though. Like, I mean, for a person like me, which I hate saying something like that, a person like me, like, arguing with people is just, like, so pointless. Like, I just, oh, brother, that's how I feel nowadays. Cowboy Warrior Fire for real. Cowboy Warrior. Did you say full fire? Cowbell Warrior. Hold on, I gotta listen to. Oh, that last song. Oh yeah, the song we just listened to. This is Infinite's song. Ad blockers violate. They caught me on ad blocker, bro. They got me, bro. I'm not gonna lie, they got me. Is it crazy that I'm streaming on YouTube? I'm streaming on YouTube with allegedly an ad blocker. I don't have one on. I don't have one on YouTube. So, what the freak? I got banned, Infinite, and honestly, I gotta blame you. I'm just kidding. All right, let me catch back up in the chat. I apologize. Let me catch back up right now. Did they just give us the middle finger? They actually did. Try other could be it. Try other could be it. Other. Yeah, I think so. You never played Tanning Funkos. I did. I played one of them. KOs, raining Funkos, super slow. In my language, KOs is something inappropriate for me to say. KOs? Yeah, what a save, Tori. That was beautiful. Holy moly, I'm not gonna lie, I was scared. Tori with the freaking save. I'm sorry you can barely see it. Holy fug. I'm in another universe. Yo. Never mind, I can't ask that. I'm sorry, I can't ask that. Yo, shout out Mono. I feel you though. 98.4%. What was it? I seen that solid tank. I seen it. 98.4% win rate or something. Is that where we're at? Oh, 275. 275 out of 276%. We're at a 99.63% win rate. 99.64, not 90, 98. 99.64, yeah, because round up, buddy. You're right. Shout out. I'll take a 99% win rate. I'll take that. We take those. All right, let me pick another one. You know what's cool? You know what's cool to me? I've been streaming for like 5 months. And who said that? He said that's the Basketball Lover. Basketball Lover's been here probably since like the first couple months. He said that's the first time I've ever heard you say the B word. Isn't that cool? That's cool to me, bro. That I went 5 months before somebody's ever even really heard me say the B word, bro. Is that not cool? I know that's kind of, well, to some people that's like not just regular, But to me, in today's age, when people have to be like, ah, and cuss and be crazy and mean to like get views, I think that's really cool. I know this is a humble brag. This is a humble brag. I'm sorry. Quick flex, if you will, or weird flex, if you will, a little humble brag. But I think that's cool. That like, and the only like I actually prepared to say, I didn't say it like accidentally out of nowhere. I said I was like gonna say I'm gonna say it pretty much like. Which doesn't even really count in my head. I didn't even really like say it. I said it, but like, you know, whatever. I cuss. Like I'm a normal human, you know. Like I'm not trying to be, but I do try to set an example. And like, you just don't have to, you know, cuss in every word, every sentence, you know. I don't know. I just thought that was really cool that, you know, Basketball Lover said that, and I'm pretty sure that's the first time I ever said that on stream. So not a big deal, you know. But I try to set an example, you know. I think cussing is funny at certain points in time. Like, I don't think it's that bad. At certain points in times, like, it's actually funny. Infinite has some really good choices. I've heard you say the F word, so I'm just better. True. All My Fellas is fire. All right, All My Fellas, let me see. Okay, I got a song, All My Fellas. All right, All My Fellas. You said Infinite has some banger songs? Let's see. All My Fellas. I've never heard the song. Mon, are you even gonna remember this in the morning? Swear? I got you, Tori. That's a great, Tori. I love the way you think, Tori. Because is it not funny that we're talking about swearing and cussing, blah, 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 you say swear. Tori! Ah! I'm kidding. I actually like, this is so funny to me. All right, I gotta rate this song. Even though I feel like I have massive, like not ADHD, I have what's called controlled ADHD. I don't know what that is. I don't know. It'll be a new term in like 20, 30 or 40. But like I have like controlled ADHD, so my mind is constantly overanalyzing everything, right? But I have the ability to chill. So something like this, or hold on, sorry. The beginning of it was kind of throwing me off. I guess you have to be in the mood. Because it's not as fast paced as I thought it is, but it's like, I guess it's not that bad actually. I kind of like jumped the gun. But like all music nowadays is like this. Like it's like so fast paced. Like what's the word called? Not tempo, but like, I guess it is the tempo. The BPM, the beats per minute is like 160 or something. Quarters! Hey, beautiful chat. Yo, quarters! Maybe not. I don't know. Go! Can I send you something gory, Silva? Yo, Peter, chill, Brody. Chill. Chill, Brody. I saw a comment. This song isn't that bad, actually. But it kind of is like hyper. It's like hyper. I don't know. It's not that bad. I would say it's like a 6 though. If I was in the mood to like, if I was just like, let's say I just like had a Red Bull, I'm about to like game or something, like go crazy, probably be like a 6.57. That wasn't bad actually. Like really wasn't that bad. I liked it. Not this song, this song. Everybody knows this song. I saw a comment about someone who starts with a 2-pack, Trace and Lions. Unless they hit so many on Trace that it's not worth going with the second word. Lions. I'll go Lions. Oh, I can't go Lions now because I've used the S. Moped? Moped is crazy. No, because there's no E, huh? Yeah, it can't be moped. Hey, beautiful chat. Yo, what's up, Quarters? Thank you for coming, bro. I hope you're feeling good. Hope you're feeling better, bro. Hi, Quarters CP3. What's up? Yo, Quarters up, bro. Yo, what's up? What's good? 3 cheese pizza? Can you make it louder? Is that good? Sorry, I can't interact as usual I do, bro. It's okay, CP3. I want you to get better, bro. Get better first, bro, please. I once watched a Cartel Flaying video while high. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I have watched that video too. Don't want to talk about it though in stream. Maybe in the Discord probably, but I have seen that video also. It's called Funky Town. If you know, you know. Ah! All right, hold on. I'm kind of scared. Hold on. Pause the music. Pause the music. I said pause. What's going on? Hold on. A 2 for 2 miss is crazy work. Yo, solid tank. Yo. Ah! I forgot how that shit looked. We could do the swear started this whole. We could do the swear that started this whole convo now. What was the swear that started? Oh, B.I. That's true. We could have did it on the last one. You're right. That's pretty funny. B.I.T. Yeah, that would be crazy to do that though. The B word. That's crazy. We could have did that. Quarters is amazing. Yo, that is some. I like that lettering. Infinite. Even louder. Louder is insane, bro. Dang, not Funky Town. Worse. Oh, yeah, the one. Yeah, well, anyways, I'm not trying to talk about that, but yeah, that is crazy. Well, that has to be a first. Honestly, this is diabolical. I would say we've only went back to back like this whenever we accidentally used like double letters. Otherwise, I don't think this has ever happened. Maybe once or twice has this happened to us. All right, guys, I'm asleep. Yo, Mono, thank you for being here, bro. Listen to me. Thank you for spending some of your time with me. I'm very grateful for that. I hope you have a good night. I hope you had a good time in the stream, bro. Really do. Hope you have a good day tomorrow, Mono. Sean. I should say Sean. How do you change the font? I actually don't know how Persistent did that. I wasn't sure. How Peter did that. Where it showed an entire execution. Yo, Mono, go to sleep, bro. Chill. Vinyl? I think that's a beautiful word, Tori. Vinlo? Vinyl. I definitely have to use the I and the Y for sure, like 1000%. Oh, the V is a little weird. The V, this is a little weird. Hold on, let's run it back a little bit. Vinyl, we're gonna lock it in our head. But what other word can we use? Blank blank IY. We just need to use IY in any form. IY, YI. Okay, buddy. All right, buddy. Sorry. IY. Definitely could go viral. Let's see. Tori, what you got into, bro? That's true. Honestly, I don't think Tori's ever went like this. Actually, Swear was Tori. Listen, we all make mistakes. This is looking like a double letter situation. It could be, but a double I situation could be weird. See you, Silva. See you, Mono. Have a good night, buddy. Tori is still fire as always. You're right, CB30. Listen to me. Just because somebody makes mistakes doesn't mean you have to like dismiss them. It's okay to make mistakes, bro. When was it ever to like you make one mistake and you're forever like an idiot, moron, loser? That's not okay, bro. It's okay to make mistakes. Which this is not a mistake, obviously, but like we're just like, you know, I'm just like trolling. Good night, brother or sister. I collect vinyl records because I'm a huge nerd. I love vinyl records, bro. I think they're so sick. Because I am a W. Damn, Tori's in with it for real. Picky? Picky over vinyl. Vinyl? Picky. Yeah, I think I like picky better because the K. The K and the C is very important. I lose the L and the V. I think the C and the K is very important. W solid. Lying? Hold on. That could be pretty good. Hold on, but let me do a breakdown. Lying, I am him. Try lying. Hold on, lying or picky. CK. I lose the C and the K for the L and the G in G. Oh, the C and the K is pretty important. The L is important. The ING. Oh, it would be hard if it was an ING word, though. Picky. P-I-C-K-Y. I wouldn't get any letters for picking. Picky. Interesting. Like, oh my god, you're smart, good thinking? Could be. Yo, Peter has hacked the Matrix. That's some sick looking writing, isn't it? LO? Yeah, my blood work says my protein is too high, or all my protein so meat. I have to eat a lot of greens. So you're very high on protein. That's interesting. Yeah, that could be very bad for, like, I think your heart. I can't really remember what that's, like, you know, bad for. Obviously, you know. How you change the font? Oh, I'm not sure how he does that. I like Piggy too. The C is pretty big. Oh, man, this is weird. Okay, wait. Hear me out. Since there's no H, I'm not going to do the C. Lying. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. Huh. Interesting. So it's definitely going to be a K. I think it's going to be a blank ICK type of deal. This is interesting. Could be cocky. The cocky would have been not bad. Licky is crazy, Peter. Licky? Yo, Peter, go to sleep, bro. Bro said licky? Bro, this is what you remind me of, Peter. Hold on. Shout out my boy Licky. I actually love Lickitung. If y'all played the Nintendo 64 game, y'all remember playing that Lickitung game where you had to eat the fruit or the sushi? Anyways, shout out. Can you try to get a dono button? I would love to have a dono. Honestly, well, I'm not in this for the money. I really don't care about that. I just care about, like, helping the world. I don't know. Is that weird and cringe? Maybe, but all I care about is giving good advice. I guess that's a better way to put it, is giving good advice. I really don't care about the money or fame, whatever. All I want money for is to be able to pay for my pet bills. Obviously pay for, like, rent and internet, whatever, and my pet bills. That's literally all I care about. I don't care about having a fancy car. I don't care about none of that, bro. Literally none of that. I would love to have it. I don't care. Like, I literally don't care about none of those. I'm so satisfied with just paying my pet bills and my rent. Stuff like that. And my internet. That's it. I would love to. I would be a billionaire that gave away like $500 million. Because, bro, my family would be set with $500 million and I could just give away $500 million. Wouldn't that be so cool? That'd be so cool. Imagine being a person that could just like give away like millions of dollars. I don't know. That's cool to me. Like basically what Mr. Beast does in a way. I appreciate that, bro. Let us dono. I appreciate that, bro. No, I got Licky from the song L-I-C-K-Y. Licky, K-Y. I've never heard that song. Sorry, it's off-centered. No, I played other games, how joking. Sorry. What were you talking about, Tori? What were you talking about, Tori? What were we talking about? You said, no, I play other games, fella. I'm joking. To pay your pet bills? I'd appreciate that, Infinite. I really did, bro. Infinite, salute emoji. Tori, salute emoji. Tori, can't be prick. I can't be in that position. Prick is crazy, LO. Oh, I'm joking? Oh, prick, LO? I just seen that. All right, hold on. Pause the music. Let's lock in, because this is weird. All I have is an I. And wow, like, wow, this is bad. This could be very bad. Vivid is all I got. I think Vivid is amazing. As I think we need to do a double I situation very bad. Because what I was going to say, wow, a double, hold on, Livid, nope. Wow, I don't know if I can send a double V though. What? Could I go anything like this, like VI? Oh wow, this is bad. Civic. Civic bangs so much better. The double I need to do because I need to find out where this I goes. What I was just gonna say before we mentioned the double I, what I was just about to say is we only have the I and we don't have any like places to knock it out. So what we really need to do is find this I bad. Double V and double I, yeah, that was, we can't do Vivid. Vivid go with Tank. I can't do Vivid because the double V is so scary. Civic is 1,000 times better, but the C, double C is crazy. I just realized there's a double C. It does have a V too, you're right, Tori. Or I meant Tank. Oh man, it's a double C also. A double C, a double I, a double V. Hold on, let me just back it up a little bit. Okay, back to this. It can't be ICK. It can't be any of that. It could be I blank CK. There's just no words that there's no letters that go in the second position besides I. That's a wild word. You could try Civip. So you get the P2. Is Civip actually a word? That's what I was like thinking about doing, like something like that, Peter. Civic definition. I don't think that's a word. Civip. Civip. Civic means vivid is a Wordle word. Civic means question mark. What does civic mean? Civic means relating to a town or city, especially it's administrating. I mean, if it's, look, if it's vivid, right? If it's vivid, we would have IVI, right? If we went civic, we would have IVI. So if it was like IVI, we would obviously go vivid after that, right? Civic duty, that too. My bad, it was like this, my bad. So what I was showing was, if we went civic, right, we would have IVI. So if we went vivid, we would still have the IVI. So we would know with civic, if it wasn't this, but it was the IVI, we would know it was vivid. So you get the P2. I think it might be vivid. And the V will be yellow, yeah. I think we go civic, and I think the word actually might be vivid, though. Try civip, though, so you can see if there's a piece. Civip definition. Civip definition. Civip is not a word. Civip. Not a word. I'm still with vivid. You think it's vivid, Cortez? I think it's vivid too, to be honest. But I don't think it would be smart to go with vivid first. Civic is better, but vivid is probably more likely. True. All right, let's send it. This is the only way to know. Hold on. I'm sorry. Blank, 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 ID. There's no other words that could possibly go P. There's no, the I has to go here for sure. I, blank, blank, blank. The I has to go there 1000%, not without a doubt. QI, no. PI. CK. D. PIF. PIJ. PIK. PIZ. PI. Pizza. X. Picky? It can't be picky because no Y. Even if it isn't a word, but P, so use, so you see. All right, let me try. Civip. You can't use it, bro. That's why when I say it's not a word, it's not because I don't want to try it. It just won't let you like use the word. You're right though. That would be smart, Peter, but like it just doesn't let you do that. Picky? It won't let you send words that aren't in the dictionary, Peter. Yeah, it just doesn't let you do that. All right, let's send it. Civic. Wow. I'm happy about that one. Yo, shout out to Solid Tank. He got vivid. He literally came out with vivid, bro. I gotta be honest. This deserves a, cause I was scared. I definitely pictured in my head this could potentially be a loss. That's the second time that's ever happened to me. Well, that's happened to me a few times. Let me be honest. That's happened a few times. But like one of the times, I would say maybe 5 times ever out of the 275 where I actually thought we could have lost. Shout out. That was hard. I'm not gonna lie. That was hard. That was we call that a toughie. That was a toughie. Tank, salute emoji. Good job. That was insane. Dude, look at this. Look at that. Look at this. Yo, this is actually awesome. Yo, that is actually sick. I ain't gonna lie. That's oddly satisfying. That is oddly satisfying to me. Ever since I was young. So fun. I appreciate it, CP3. That one was so hard right there. Wow. Let me choose another one. Wait, what number are we at? We'll go to 280. Let's rock it. We're going to 280. Man. Dude, brother, sister, friend, they, them, I, everybody else. That was tough. Bacon? Tori wants to start with bacon? Listen, if Tori wants to start with bacon, we start with bacon. That's all I gotta say. I supported Solid in lying, so we were able to get vivid. Shout out to Peter for backing up my boy Solid. Keep the faith. I really miss this, guys. CP3, I'm so glad you're here, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It feels so much better just having you here, bro. Thank you. I love the good vibes, bro. Thank you, CP3. Love you, Brody. We all love you, bro. We all want you to be here, bro. Thank you for being here. Keep the faith, LO. That was so hard. I supported so fun. Having only 1 yellow after 3 is almost unheard of. Yeah, that was, well, it's unheard of, like, if you do really good strats. I feel like we had some really good words right there. And like, that was very rare. That, like, yeah, you're right. That was very unheard of for us. Yo, I made a pyramid. That's what I'm saying. It looked awesome. Bacon, say less. Ah! Bacon, now I'm hungry. I love bacon. But like I said, I grew up on turkey bacon. If you don't know what turkey bacon is, this is turkey bacon, bro. I grew up on this. It is not like bacon at all, bro. I gotta be honest. It's like a ham turkey type deal. It's turkey bacon, obviously, but like, yeah. Real bacon? Yo, hear me out. Do y'all like y'all's bacon? I don't eat bacon. I can't eat it. I'm sorry for showing bacon. If you can't eat pork or bacon, I apologize. But yo, how do you like your bacon? Do you like your bacon crispy? Or do you like your bacon like, not soft, but like soft? You know what I'm saying? How do you like your bacon? Flour? I got you, CP3. Hold on. CP3 wants flour. We get flour. Ah! Excuse me. Tori said crispy. That would have been a banger word. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to crispy, extra crispy. Oh, y'all like us bacon crispy? I was gonna use the word crispy. Is that funny? Crispy or I'm not eating. Y'all like us bacon crispy, bro? I swear, I must be a weirdo. I gotta be honest. Everybody I know, anybody that's ever ate bacon around me, likes their bacon crispy. But me, bro. I gotta be honest. I like all my food slightly undercooked. Is that weird? Like my pancakes, bro. I hate when my pancakes is like dried out. I like my pancakes to be like, not soft, because that's like broad term. I like mine to be like soft. I don't know how to explain that. Like, I like all my food just a little. My bad, I'm sorry. Thank you for telling me, Solid. Like, for example, my bacon, like you have to cook my, I have to cook my bacon on, yeah, fluffy is the perfect word. I like to cook my bacon on like a low temperature. Like obviously it's cooked all the way. Like it's not like raw and like you could get sick, but I like my bacon. Like, okay, say like 100% is cooked, like crispy bacon, right? Pretend like 75% is like past the raw stage. Like let's say 75% cooked is like, you could eat that and not get like sick or whatever. I like my bacon at like a 75 to 80% cooked. Does that make sense? I don't know. Like, let's say 100% is like crispy, you know, crunchy, all that. I like mine at like 80%. I don't know. Like all my food, like my steaks, my pancakes, everything. Anyways, that's funny because I mostly like my food barely cooked, but not my bacon. That is crazy, isn't it? Everybody likes their bacon like really crispy and cooked. I like my bacon juicy. I feel like that's a better way to put it. I like it juicy. I like my bacon soft weird too, huh? So that's what I'm saying, bro. I like my bacon soft and juicy. Is that crazy? Make in the oven, it doesn't shrink. Yo, Tori, that's actually smart. Yo, that's actually smart. The bacon does shrink a lot. That's kind of crazy. I'm allergic to bacon. Oh, I hate to hear that, Crispy. I just called bro Crispy. I hate to hear that, Peter. My bad, bro. Dang, you're allergic to bacon? I hate that, bro. That sucks, man. That really sucks. I called bro crispy. I was about to call bro a piece of crispy bacon. Hold on. Speaking of bacon, this is one of my favorite bacon videos of all time, yo. Hold on. Yo, I think this video is fake. I'm pretty sure this video is fake, but this is one of the funniest videos of all time.
Get this guy off in traffic. God. Damn it.
What the fuck was that about, huh? What's up, you fat pig? What, you don't see where you're fucking going?
I wasn't even driving.
Don't shut the fuck up, you fucking piece of bacon.
Why did I get picked on?
Bro's like, why did I get picked on? Hold on, I'm sorry. This was too funny though.
Just cut this guy off in traffic. God damn it.
What the fuck was that about, huh? What's up, you fat pig? What, you don't see where you're fucking going?
I wasn't even driving.
Don't shut the fuck up, you fucking piece of bacon.
Why did I get picked on?
My bad. If you know, you know, bro. That was shout out to bacon. Sport could be a banger. I actually think sport is a banger. CP3 SPORT. You use the S. Oh, I have a lot of vowels though. EIO. Hold on. Executive decision. EIO. Why? I have a lot of vowels. I don't need to use that O. Blank. I need to use the RY. I need to use this fiery. And then I've already used the Y. Wiry. Wary. Freak. EIRY. I need to use these words. Sport is a banger. Sport honestly is a banger. I am an extra crispy. You like extra crispy? Your food, it doesn't have to be bacon, Peter. You like your food extra crispy? Okay, hear me out. Hold on, that's actually crazy. Now that I think about it, I like a lot of food crispy, like my French fries, like my chicken, but it still has to be juicy also. So I don't but my French fries, they have to be as crispy as possible. A soggy French fry freaks me out. I gotta be honest. Yo, I'm still playing this video. Hold on 1 second. That was a sick background. Actually, check out this background real quick. Is this not a sick starter background? Oh, wait. Oh, it was this one. Hold on, sorry. Freak, everything's messing up. There we go. Bro, check out this background. Is this not cool? Oh, no. I thought this was sick. Anyways, my bad. Did I just make y'all watch that? Yeah, I did. Sorry. Am I kind of weird sometimes? If I'm being weird, bro, I'm being myself. That's good stuff right there, bro. You're gonna get some good stuff out of me. I'm gonna be honest. All right, let's see. Hello, dang Crispy. Shout out to Crispy. Crispy. Hold on, sorry. Let the song start up. My air conditioner's been on the whole time. I apologize, but I appreciate y'all. I'm glad it hasn't bothered y'all. There we go. Not just Crispy. Peter, I do it safely, don't worry. Hold on, bro, don't smoke, please. Hold on, let me see. All right, if I do a workout stream in the morning, we all be there. Yo, what time, Infinite? Yo, listen to me, Infinite. Just work out. You don't need nobody to be there. Just work out. Better your health, bro. Please, just better your health. That'd be incredible. Silva, you helped me and still are helping me with cutting every single addiction I struggle with. Now I just smoke, but I'm not addicted. I only ever smoke once a month. Yo, Mono, hearing stuff like that is so important to me because, like, knowing, like, my whole life, I felt like I've had wasted potential because, like, I've always helped people, but I've always felt like I've been able to help people on a grand scale. Because, like, there's so many rotten, like, toxic, evil people out there that, like, make a living and, like, or like, influencers for all the wrong reasons. And I'm like, dude, there's like, good people out there that could, like... And, you know, that's the only thing I want to do is, like, make a difference. That's all I care about, like, literally it. Like, I don't care about the money. I don't care about, like, being famous or, like, whatever. I don't, like, nothing. I just care about, like, helping people out. To be honest, making a difference. Like, what is this life all about? You want to get as rich as you can? Okay, let's say you have all this money. Now what? Like, you can do all these cool things, and then once you do them, like, now what? You're gonna be bored of that, right? You're gonna have to be finding yourself, and that's where, like, a lot of these rich people, they get sad and depressed because, like, they have all this money, but they've never actually found themselves. They've never found out how to be, like, a good, genuine human being. And, like, that's what I feel like I have. I actually have that. I may have grown up in a trailer and I live with my parents and I really don't have anything of value, but, like, I feel like I have knowledge, and I feel like I have the ability to, like, spread that, like. And I don't say that arrogantly or, like, you know, I say that because I put in a lot of time and a lot of effort and a lot of dedication and a lot of, like, it's a lot of time thinking, like, and I know that sounds basic and stupid, like everybody thinks, but I try to think of the best situation possible for everybody, not just myself. Like, so I don't know. Thank you for that, Mono. Like, I really appreciate that, bro. That was really kind. And, like, honestly, that's the only reason I do, like, I would want to stream is for, like, comments for, like, that, bro. That really makes me feel like it's worth, like, you know, it's all worth it. Appreciate that, bro. I have a sensitive stomach, so crispy foods don't do well with me, Sally. Yeah, CB3, I can understand that, bro. And that's very unfortunate. So what kind of foods are you into, CB3? Can you eat, like, so you must be, like, heavy on the soups, maybe? Spore? Ivory? Bro, don't smoke, please. Don't make the same decisions as my dad, bro. My dad smoked and had a heart attack and had to do surgery in the heart. It doesn't matter how much you smoke. Stop, please. Yo, Peter, I hate to hear that. No, I really appreciate you, you know, looking out for, you know, that you letting us know, like, what you've dealt with and experienced, and, like, trying to help somebody else out. I really appreciate that, bro. And I hate that, you know, your father had to go through that. I really do. Gross, Gross. You beat me to it, Solid. What did Solid say? He did delete his message. I missed it. Peter, I do it safely. Don't worry. Listen to me. Listen to me. Everybody has their own vices. Everybody, like, you know, how do I put it? Like, I'm not trying to sound like dismissive, but at any point in time, no matter if you're drug free or you do drugs every day, you never know what tomorrow is gonna bring, bro. You never know what can happen. Obviously, like, doing, like, all kinds of drugs and stuff can make yourself, like, you know, can make the opportunity. I'm sorry. Doing drugs and stuff can make the chance, like, way worse, right? But, like, you never know what's gonna happen, right? So let's say like Mono, like let's say he like smokes a little bit. Let's say that stops him from doing like other things, like having like a really bad like mental health. Like, does the pros outweigh the cons? You know, like everybody's gonna go through like, how do I explain that? Everybody has their own vices, bro. Nobody's perfect. That's the best way to put it. That's the best way to put it. Nobody's perfect, right? So like, and you never know what tomorrow brings. So that doesn't mean like go crazy and do whatever, but like live your life, you know, live your life. I use filter and check every week for blood pressure fluctuation. That's good, Mono. That's good. At least you're trying to do it safely, bro. Fiery? Shout out. No F though. Good night, y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Yo, good night, Infinite. Thank you for hanging out, Brody. Infinite, salute emoji. Early morning, afternoon for you. I'd be there, Infinite. I'm up all at the random times lately. Honestly, I've been kind of good. Right after my streams, I've been going to sleep, which is really good. I was on like a terrible stream schedule or like sleep schedule where I would like stay up till like 1 a.m. and then go to sleep. That was horrible. I feel really good now. I'm up at all, knowledge is true value. I feel like knowledge really is true value, but I'm not perfect and I learn every day. So like, I don't, as I sit here and I not pretend, but as I sit here and like portray an intellectual, I'm also learning. Don't think I'm like, I'm like, oh, I'm Mr. Or whatever. I don't know, whatever. I don't see myself as perfect or as some like all knowing, all being or whatever individual. I learn every day. I make mistakes every day. We all learn every single day. But like the difference between like me and a lot of other people is I learn from my mistakes. I make mistakes every day, but I learn from them. I learn from other people's mistakes. That's like a real key factor. You learn from other people's mistakes. You don't even have to make them, bro. So like, but that's the issue. It's okay to make mistakes, but learn from them. Hey guys, I'm Sean and I normally quote Invincible. Mono has so many Invincible gifts. You good? You got a good heart at least. Thank you, Tori. I appreciate that. You know, that's honestly what I tell my, you know what sucks? You know what sucks, Tori? I'm gonna be so deep and honest right now. Because like I say, like I have my highs and lows, like everybody has their highs and lows, right? And you know, sometimes I tell myself like, dude, you have to stop being so caring. You have to stop having such a big heart. You have to like focus on yourself. You can't help people that don't want to be helped, right? And really that's like a negative mindset. I have to stop myself from doing that. Like I have a good heart, bro. I love humans. I love helping everybody. I want to help as many people as I can, right? So like when I tell myself, whenever I start having a hard time and I tell myself, bro, like screw everybody, just care about yourself. Like I have to even break through that and tell myself, bro, don't be like that. Like, and that's just like some deep lore of like, yeah. Mono, please listen to me. I appreciate that, Tori, because I really do. You know why? You know why, Tori? Is because like I've been a cool kid, and I still had like grown-ups and people hate me and be racist to me and like say evil, nasty things to me, even though I was never mean or nasty to them. I was just a normal kid. I was just a cool kid. I happened to be brown, right? And I lived in like a really racist state. So like I experienced like hardcore racism from teachers, grown-ups, parents, all kinds of stuff, all kinds of people. I'd be called like taco. Like I grew up in all those times. I'd have to laugh it off, you know? And in my head, I'm like, I want to say that's effing racist, you know, but that's freaking racist, you know? But like in my head, you know, and like I have to laugh in their face. And in my head, I'm like, you just don't understand how like ignorant, or not ignorant, but like you don't care like how, I guess, like about my feelings essentially. But like, what's the way to put it? I'm blanking on the way to put it. You don't understand how inconsiderate you're being. Stuff like that. So like that allowed me to have like a good heart. I don't know. Anyways, because I've dealt with it. I've dealt with being hated on. So I understand what it's like, you know, for somebody to be hated on. Sorry, I'm so backed up in my chat, but I've kind of been yapping. So y'all know how that goes. When I get to yapping. That's my intro. Nice. All right, let me see. Man, that song makes me feel good, bro. I'm sorry. I have to play it again. Sorry, I was getting a little in my feelings. I want to feel good again, so let me just listen to this. It is easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter the kingdom of God. Jesus. Says Jesus. Quote, end quote, Jesus. One more time. It is easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter the kingdom of God. That's true, bro. But you know, like, I understand what you're saying, but hear me out. Like, this is me just like, you know, this is me just being me. You can be rich with like love, and so you can be poor, but you can also be rich. And that's what I really wish is like my family kind of understood. Because we grew up in a trailer, right? But as long as you're loving and caring and everybody has a good time, who cares? You can be as poor as possible, but as long as you have a loving family, you're rich, you know? Like, obviously rich, I know in that quote means like a rich man, greed and envy and, you know, all that stuff, right? But the way I see rich is like, because I feel like I'm rich. Not with like rich with knowledge, rich with the ability to learn, the ability to want to learn, the ability to want to gain knowledge. A lot of people don't like learning. When you try to tell them something, they're like, oh yeah, huh, okay, whatever. Like, you're trying to tell me what to do? Like, no, bro, I'm trying to help you. And then it's like, oh, you're trying to help me. I don't need help. And it's like, oh my gosh. So anyway, sorry for yapping. Green beans is my go-to lately. Shout out to green beans. Honestly, I never really ate them, but I like them. I like green beans, lima beans. My family never really made beans unless we made like Mexican beans, like brown beans, bro. Quarters, I'm a huge green bean fan. I love green beans with like some slices of ham or something. I don't remember how they make it. Hence my profile picture. Yo, CP3's profile picture is just green beans. That's hilarious. French style canned green beans with pecorino romano cheese is like my thing. Pecorino romano cheese. Hold on, let's look that up. 'Cause I've never heard of that. Interesting. All right, hold on. Let's lock in. Story. Okay, no why. I probably shouldn't use this O. So this R blank R O T T. Excuse me. OT. This R can either go here or here. So it could be like this, R blank O, which I don't think so. It's gonna have to be like this, RO. Yes, absolutely, Tank, shout out. Oh, damn, the F. I'm over here all hyped about fiery. Wait, was I supposed to go fiery and I didn't even do it? I'm sorry. No! Oh, but the F, you're right. No, the F right here in flower, you're right. Said hi, what's up, Peter? Yo, Silva, I'm sending something in Discord. All right, let's see what you sent, buddy. Pause the music. I'm kind of nervous, bro. Also, I think you're behind on chat. I am, Brody. Hold on. Hold on, he committed. Bro. That might be the fastest typing I've ever heard in my life. This might be the fastest typing I've ever heard in my life. And it sounds real. Yo. That was actually hilarious. 147 cooked. Mono, he's reading old chat, by the way. He said he would do that. Yeah, my bad, my bad. He said, wrote also works, dang mine. Blown mine. Wrote. W-R R-O-T-E. Rote. Honestly, rote could be it. Peter, I'm gonna quit as soon as I start feeling better. Mono, hear me out. Sean, hear me out. Progress. Listen to me. Take baby steps in this progression of life. Take baby steps. Like you said, you cut out all these different addictions. That's amazing, bro. But you're still smoking. That's okay, bro. Listen to me. Adapt your life to cutting out all those other things, and then slowly phase out the smoking if you want to, bro. But don't try to commit so hard to the point where you cut everything out and then you're kind of like lost with nothing to do, or nowhere to go. Bro, you're doing an amazing job, okay? Like you said, whenever you start feeling better and you get your mind right, bro, do your thing, bro. Nobody's gonna be perfect, especially overnight, bro. So Mono, look at this. Some people legitimately don't have empathy. That's so true, bro. We were missing empathy so bad, and empathy is like so important. Empathy, compassion, perspective. If people just had an understanding of other people's perspective, bro. 147 Peterson and 147 H17. I said in corruption. I am Peterson. I am him. Hey, Silver, you said you would see my edits, but you only doxed my face and voice. Story was money, Tori. Story. Yeah, it really was. It was really good. Where's this T go? Is it Rote? Rote is fire. Music is a bit loud. I apologize. You're right. Or Droid? I can't do Droid because of 2 Ds. So please, let's see my edits. Not right now, Peter, bro. Not right now, buddy. Rote. All right, let's see one edit. Let's see one edit, Peter. I got you. One edit right now. Your edit better be a banger, bro. If it's not a banger, ban for life. But I chose which one. Okay, I got you. You get to choose which one. Go to channel. Listen, if it's booty cheeks, you're banned for life, buddy. All right, which edit? Hold on, let's put on some suspenseful music. Actually, this is a suspenseful song. Hold on. Hold on, one second. This one. The stakes is high. The stakes is very high, bro. Down, banned for life. It's crazy. I was in a school bus. Hold on. Oh my God. Hold on. I'll read that in 1 second, Mono. I apologize. 1 second. This is do or die for Peter. Yo, Peter, if I don't at least smile, Peter, if I don't smile, banned for life. Up. Elmo? Love you guys. I'm tired, but I really like these streams a lot. I appreciate you, CP3. Bro, if you go to sleep, that's okay, CP3. I'm really grateful for you being here. Thank you. Quarters prayer emoji. Appreciate that, solid. Like the short with 1.8 thousand. Okay, bro. I can find that. Edit. This one? All right, bro.
Okay, why the cat?
What just happened?
Okay, why the cat there? The dog.
This isn't bad. I gotta be honest. This isn't bad. I mean, I actually like this. I gotta be honest. Below this short. So this one? No, the one called One More. More edits? Even more? Which one? Even more? Oh, even more. That's what you said. My bad, bro. My bad. Even more.
Yeah. Okay, why the cat?
Bro, why does that one keep just popping up as soon as I click on something? It's freaking me out. Is this it? I can't tell which one it's it. Oh, yeah, this one's it. I didn't see what happened. Hold on. Yeah, that's a 5-year ban. Ban for 5 years, Peter. I'm sorry. You should have said no, not this one, and stuck with the one that I was on. Peter, that's a 5-year ban. I'll be seeing you in 2030, buddy. Have a good life. Road. Ah! Trope. Who said trope earlier? Somebody said trope earlier. Nah, dead. Yo, Peter, I'll holla at you when you're legally able to become president, buddy. Whenever you're age to become president, that's age 35. That's when you're allowed back in this stream, buddy. See you next time. Did somebody say trope? I swear that was like last word. Trope was like 3 games ago. Yeah, that's what it was. Like a few games ago. Is it trope? Hold on, pause the music, pause the music. Is it trope? That's 20 years from now? Yeah. I'll be seeing you in the next life, buddy. I'm just kidding. I actually liked the first edit. The second one was okay. I mean, it was like a Roblox knife. I guess you killed him with the knife, which was a cool throw. I mean, it was all right. The first one though was actually pretty cool. I liked how you edited the music like to the animations. That was really cool actually. Okay, hold on. Trope, drope, grope is crazy. Trope or trove? Oh, you're right. TRO blank E. Trope, trove, troke, trove, trome. Trove was a game. It was like a copy of Minecraft, kind of, was it? Trove. Hold on. Trove game. I've never seen this before. This would be interesting to play because I love Minecraft, so it'd be fun to like try that out. It means treasure. That's awesome. Troop. It can't be troop because the OE. CP3. It needs to be E right here. Yo, I maxed out that game when I was a teen. Did you actually, Mono? You maxed this game out? Dude, I would love to play this. This looks fun. It's a MMO. It's a massive multiplayer. It's a massive multiplayer online game. MMOs are my favorite type of games ever. MMOs are like the best games ever. Hear me out. This is some deep Silva lore. In like the year 2030 or 2035, there's gonna be some app that like most of us are just chilling in our VR headsets. We're just gonna be chilling in, and in that app, we're gonna be able to go through different games. And it's gonna be like a hangout center. Instead of like going to the bar to hang out, you will literally be hanging out. Like how we're all hanging out now, all of us are gonna be hanging out in like a gaming area. Like we're all gonna be hanging out together. And it's just gonna be like glasses or something. That's gonna be like 10, 15 years from now. It's gonna be so cool. Is trove a word? Let's look up trove. Trove definition. A store of valuable or delightful things. Trove, trope definition. Drink alcohol on a regular basis. I don't even want to do that, so let's try trove. Trove? Yeah, I think we go with trove, Tori. Hold on, did Mono say something earlier? Oh, Mono did. I'm sorry, Mono. I skipped this. I meant to. Sorry, bro. This is what Mono said. Oh, let's intro real quick. Awesome. This is what Mono said, because I didn't want to skip past this. I saw someone explode IRL once. I'm sorry to like talk about this. There was a car crash and there was a gas tankard. When the tanker crashed into a car, it lit on fire and exploded. There's a pedestrian right next to the tanker. That's so scary, Mono. I really hate to hear that, bro. You saw that happen in real life? That is so scary, bro. Mono, that's crazy. That really is. I was in a school bus. Mono, you were in the school bus, bro, when that happened? I kind of don't want to bring that back up. I'm sorry, because it's like so sad. I killed him headshot. He called me a bot and said I am bad at the game. That's why I edited. Oh, see, yo, that makes it so much funnier, Peter. That makes it so much funnier, bro. Yeah, that makes it so much funnier. Okay, yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Let me choose a new word. Shout out to Trove. We got two more Wordles. Two more Wordles of the night. What's the starter word? Trove. It's sadly a pay-to-win game right now. Oh, that is sucks, bro. Honestly, I don't play any games that are pay-to-win. So I'm glad you said that, bro. I don't like any games that are pay-to-win. Unless there's a separate mode in that game where it's like Iron Man, which means you can't trade nobody. The only thing you can do is get the items yourself. If you want like some wood, you have to go chop that wood. If you want like the best weapon in the game, you have to kill the boss to get the best weapon. That's the type of game modes I like. Trove was lit. I haven't played it in years, but I think it's still live. That's crazy. Yeah, it's pay to win for sure, like most MMOs say. That's true, bro. That's I just don't like, dude, Fortnite did it perfectly. Make an incredible game and make cosmetics. If the game is amazing, people are gonna buy the cosmetics because like the game is like free. Dude, you know how many times I've said, bro, the game is free. Like I'll spend like 30, 40, like $100. I spent like $200-300 on Valorant. That game is free. Would I have ever spent $200-300 on any game that I paid like $60-80 for? No. I might spend like $40 at the most. Neon Ninja 1000 edit qubits, 1000 qubits. All right, let's see. It's a shitty cash grab now. I hate to hear that, Mono. That sucks, bro. Neon Ninja 1000 qubits. Is that a game or a song? I assume that's a game. Blenders? What is going on? Neon Ninja. Neon Ninja build. Shout out to Neon Ninja. I've never heard of that game. I've been live for 2 hours. Oh, nice. He said I was bad at playing MM2 and called me a bot, so I killed him with a headshot. That's why I did it. Typical gaming company greed. That's true. That's dang, $55? That's 55, by the way. Dang. Great job. Thanks, Tori. Honestly, Tori, that was all y'all. That was not me. That was like you. $55 microtransactions is nuts. Mono, it is. I'm gonna head out now, guys. Yo, Peter, have a good night, bro. Thank you for spending some of your time with us. Very much appreciate you, bro. Have a good night. Hope you have a good day tomorrow. Have a good weekend, bro. Have a good one, Peter. We'd be millionaires with this Wordle. Dude, just like, hold on. Maybe you never know. Maybe one day we grow, we keep growing with this Wordle thing. We're like rank 1,000. We're at like 1,000 Wordles. Maybe we have a big stream. I swear, once I start making money for my streams, I'm gonna give out money. I'll do giveaways like every stream. Like let's say I made like $50 a stream, I would give out like $10 to $20 every stream. I'm like that type of person, bro. I don't want money. I don't care about that. Like, hold on, my phone's going dead. I don't understand how these people have like thousands, like they have like millions of dollars that they make a month, and they barely do like any giveaways or any like handouts to like their viewers and stuff. I think that's so crazy. I get it though. Not everybody has like, not everybody's like me. I don't know. No, that's not a good way to put it. Sorry, but anyways, my phone keeps freaking falling. Okay. All right, let's knock out this Wordle. Be right back, gang. See y'all tomorrow. Yo, see you tomorrow, Mono. Love you, buddy. 07 salute emoji. Ocean is a good starter word. I can't leave. I got you, CBD. Thank you for still being here. Ocean. Let's go, CP3. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. That's a great starter word. Some dudes found a trove of like 300 gold coins recently. Yo, actually, in the Czech Republic. Czech Republic. I know I said that crazy. I'm sorry. Czech. Hold on, my freaking backspace isn't working. Czech Republic. 300 gold coin found. While there's no reason, there's been a significant discovery of a gold hoard in the Czech Republic recently. Discovery hikers found a stash of gold coins in northeastern part of the Czech Republic. Contacts included nearly 600 gold coins, along with jewelry, cigarette cases, and other items. You know, this would be so fun, bro. This would be so fun, like treasure hunting. And since I live in the South, I think like of like the wars, like the civil wars and stuff. I don't know, but any wars that were like in the South, and I think like, bro, I could find like hidden gems like this in our backyard. I think that'd be so cool. Yo, Ocean was fire. 2 greens is fire. 2 greens is insane, bro. Shout out CP3. A lot of words with EA, that's true. EA, but right here, EA treat. No. Should I go tread? No, I should not use this EA. I should not use this EA. Gotta use letters, you're right. I should not use the EA. Tweak? It could be tweak. Can you imagine finding hundreds of gold coins? Sorry, the screen was off. Dude. I could not imagine that. Like, what would you even do? Who would you bring those gold coins to, bro? That'd be so awesome. Hold on, sorry. I want to hear this song. I like this song. Definitely need to test S. Good call. What about strip? Strim. Steak is better. S-T-A-K. S-T steak, bro. It could be steak. Strip is money. Let's go strip. Wow. The P was the only one that I was kind of questioning. And the P hit, bro. That is so sick. Shout out to y'all for backing me up on that. Steak, it can no longer be steak. So that means the P can only go. Pleat? Is that a word? It is a word. Pause the music. What?
Pleat.
Who?
Pleat.
What?
Pleat.
Okay. Hold on. Who? A double or multiple fold in a garment or other item made of cloth. A double fold, essentially. A pleat. That is incredible. Tank salute emoji. Yo, pleat is insane. Really, pleat? Yo, CP3, shout out CP3. CP3 is the one that said pleat. I'm sending it. Yo, shout out CP. Honestly, shout out to everybody. Hold on, let's break this one down. Shout out to CP3 for Ocean. Shout out to shout out to me. Actually, shout out to Solid Tank for the S. Solid Tank said, yo, we should use the word S. I'm like, yo, you're right. Anytime like I'm thinking of the word S, I think of the word TR. So anything STR, right? The I wanted to use, and then y'all backed me up with strip. The P ended up hitting, which is absolutely diabolical. We also got pleat. That was a really good 3 score. This is probably, if there, let's say 1 million people played Wordle and they got the word and they were working on pleat. I would say less than 1,000 have gotten the word pleat in 3. I would say less than 1,000 have gotten the word pleat in 3. Out of like a million, I've been willing to bet. In fact, I want to see the bot on this one. Read my analysis of Wordle February. Freak, hold on, which one was this one? February 4. See results. February 4. So our skill was 93 out of 99. Our luck was 83. Impressive. So crane is obviously is apparently the best starter word out there. Crane is apparently the best starter word, which is kind of crazy to learn right now. Slate trace. Okay, I don't want to look at all the best ones. It always loves crane. That's interesting. Ocean is at 85. Strip. The fact we got pleat on that is so freaking insane. It doesn't even make sense. Skill 99. That is so incredible. Wow. I'm like, I wish we could end it there, but we gotta do one more. We gotta do one more. That was like the perfect one to end on. I'm proud of that one. Wow, we did a great job on that. Trace is what my mom uses. Your mom loves the word trace. That's a good starter word. Cause a lot of EA words. Yeah, you're right, Tori. Cause of crane. Yeah, you're right. Crane is a good starter word because a lot of EA words. So that means EA would be like really good to use in like a starter. All right, last word for the night. Let's see. I don't think I'll be doing any GeoGuess or anything. So this will be like the last thing we do tonight. So I'm gonna count before I end the stream. This is gonna be the last thing we do tonight. I'm gonna hit 130,000 and then I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Let's knock this one out. Last word of the night. Let's see. Yeah, I like this number right here. I'd be down for trying Ocean Strip again someday. Ocean Strip. Are you talking about like that combo? Me pick. A lot of good letter in those two. You pick. Me pick. Tori, you want me to pick a word? 93 out of 99 skill is fire. It really is. That was absolutely insane. I'm so proud of that one. Yeah. What word do I want to pick? Yeah, dealer's choice. Like, do I want to have an easy one or do I want to pick a word that I think is cool and unique and fun? I'm going to think count. Say less, Tori. That's all I needed to know. That I would love to have used that word. A-E-I-O-U. A-E-I-O. Wait, no O. A-E-I-U. Okay, now I go I to you. Okay, I just kind of have to. A-D-I-E-U. Sorry, dealer's choice. Bada boom, bada bing. Ah! Okay. Wait, why did I use the U when the U was right here? Pretend that didn't happen. No. All right, now y'all got to solve it from there. Sorry. I'm just kidding, but... Sorry. 129,901, 129,902, 129,903, 129,904, 129,905, 129,906, 129,907. So that means I can go blank EA. Like I don't have to use this U. We don't have to use this U. So let's try to not use it. 129,904, 129,905, 129,906, 129,907, 129,908, 129,909, 129,910, 129,911, 129,912, 129,913, 129,914, 129,915, 129,916, 129,917, 129,918, 129,919, 129,920. Not gonna lie, this I put us kind of in a sketchy situation. I would need to use the Y too, probably. It's pause. P-A-U-S-E. Oh yeah, I need to use the U also. P-A-U-S. It could be pause CB3. You're right, bro. I don't need to use the U in this. Equal, EQA. Oh goodness, it could be equal also. So I need to use an L. Equal. I could use the L. Hold on, sorry, I'm trying to look at this. I need to use the EA, I think. Fire on both of those. It really is. Laugh. No E in laugh. Oh wait, yeah, no E in laugh. Why do I need to use this Y? Why was I saying the Y? Oh, because it could be an ender. I don't think it's gonna be a Y in this. Amuse? Too many letters. Amuse. A-M-U-S. Excuse me, it could be a... No, it can't be a muse because the A right here. Laugh? I want to say we've had the word laugh before, but no E in laugh. Equal. Should I try to use this R? Equal? I don't want to use the U. I don't think I need to use the U because I know where it goes. I could go like break. And it lets me know where the E and the A go. Gauze, G-A-U-Z. It could be gauze also. Gauge, gauge. Oh no, okay, hold on. So I need to use a G apparently. Amuse is pretty fire starter word too. 3 vowels plus A-M-U-S-E. It actually is an amazing word. I need to find a word without a U though. I think this works. I could go bream, B-R-E-A-M. It would give us the M. Isn't this a word? E-A-U-K. E-A-U. Bream would give us the M for amuse. Laugh. L-A-U-G-H. I got nothing for laugh. Of course, the last word. I kind of like pause here. P-A-U-S-E. Pause is also a banger. It's still early. Love you, Tank. Shout out to CP3 with the freaking positivity, my bro. Thank you, CP3. Love you too, Brody. Okay, hold on. Sorry, let me think. Yeah, executive decision. No M. And the EA don't go there. E-Q-U-A-L. So it can't be equal either. E-Q-U-A-L. So that means blank U. The A can only go, the E can only go, E blank U A. E A U. Blank E A U. I think this is it. No, wait. Duh, my bad. E U A? No, wait. E U, wait. I'm lost in the sauce. P A U S E. G A U G E. G A U Z E. So I would go gauze. I think I go gauze right here. It gives me gauge. And it gives me pause because it sets up everything but the G and the Z. Pause. Gauge, it can still be it can't be gauge, so it's pause. Shout out to Solid for breaking that down for me. Use pause for letters. Tori is so smart. Tori says use pause for letters and it's actually pause. Hold on. CP3 says, yo, I'm on fire tonight. Where does CP3 says, I kind of like pause here. It's still early. CP3 said pause too. I meant Solid Tank. Hold on. CP3 said it's pause. He actually said that. Bro, that is incredible. That right there, those two back to back, absolutely incredible. I'm so proud of that. So incredible. 129,921, 129,922, 129,923, 129,924, 129,925, 129,926, 129,927, 129,928, 129,929, 129,930. Bro, you paused and legit made me think above it. No way, actually? That's so funny how life works. That's what I'm saying, CP3. Be sporadic sometimes. Whenever you see something, you're like, whoa, he just paused. And then you see it in the word pause. Like, bro, that's how life works like that, bro. 129,926. Wait, I made it to 30, didn't I? 129,931, 129,932, 129,933. Great job. 129,934, 129,935, 129,936, 129,937, 129,938, 129,939, 129,940. All right, one GeoGuessr. 129,939, 129,940, 129,941, 129,942, 129,943, 129,944, 129,945, 129,946, 129,947, 129,948, 129,947. I don't know if I said that. 129,948, 129,949, 129,950, 129,951, 129,952, 129,953, 129,954, 129,955, 129,956. 129,957, 129,958, 129,959, 129,960, 129,961, 129,962, 129,963, 129,964, 129,965, 129,966, 129,967, 129,968, 129,969, 129,970. Looks like Virginia first guess. 129,971, 129,972, 129,973, 129,974, 129,975, 129,976, 129,977, 129,978, 129,979, 129,980, 129,981, 129,982, 129,983. 129,984, 129,985, 129,986, 129,987, 129,988, 129,989, 129,990. Wait. Dude, I feel like I can count fast again. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I can count fast. 129,991, 129,992, 129,993, 129,994, 129,995, 129,996. 129,997, 129,998, 129,999, 120. Wait, freak! How did I mess this up? 130,000. How did I mess that up? Freak! Actually, so okay, hear me out. I just made it out of the 120,000s. I was stuck in the 120,000s. Let me say for like probably a month, and it's just been kind of difficult to like want to count. Like, just think about it. Like, just having to count every single day. It's just like. I need to though, because it's like my record and my goal, and I set that goal out and I will accomplish that goal, right? But right now I just kind of have a fear of like, what if I accomplish this goal and it's kind of for nothing, right? So like I want to build my stream up, so like I'm building up and I'm building up to this goal at the same time, and I'm like creating like a natural stream. So that's kind of where I'm like headed, my mind's at. So yeah, Virginia, I'm going with it. Love you guys so much. Love you guys. So glad I was here. Tank, salute emoji. Tori, salute emoji. Infinite, salute emoji. Silva, salute emoji. Yo, CP3, we're so glad you were here, buddy. Love you, bro. Thank you. Honestly, I'm so glad you were able to make it, bro. I'm so glad you're home. You're feeling better. Your meds are apparently, you know, helping out. I'm so glad, bro. That honestly really makes me happy. I'm really happy, bro. Let me see. Virginia. Absolutely. Quarters prayer emoji. For real, Tori. For real, absolutely. All right, Virginia. I'm going Richmond. This is gonna be a little quickie. Washington? Baltimore? Baltimore. I honestly would not have ever guessed Baltimore. All right, let's go. This is a little speed run. Mountains? Kentucky. Actually, this looks like Oregon. I don't know. I honestly have no idea. When I see some mountains, I'm thinking of Kentucky. Haven't we had this? Colorado? Okay, hear me out. I'm going with CB3. I kind of cooked on that one. VA is pretty close to, dude, that last one, you cooked hard, bro. I'm sorry for speeding over that one. That one, you cooked hard. You were like literally like 1,000 points away. That was sick. My bad for speeding over that. That was a great job. Colorado? My bad, it's solid. You cooked on that one for sure, bro. Definitely cooked. I would have been half across the map over here somewhere, and you were like literally 1,000 away. My bad, I didn't realize I couldn't see the map. CP3 says Colorado. I'm going with him. Say less, CP3. No, I just have to find Colorado. Let me pretend I know where Colorado is. Yeah, here it is right here. Colorado Springs. Say less, buddy. Ah! Utah. Look, this was okay. Hold on, this was kind of far. But wait, it doesn't even seem that far. 2,000. Ah! It was Utah. Bro, I didn't know Utah looked beautiful like that. Okay, Ross. Aaron's. I know these stores. These are my type of stores. Elegant Beauty Supplies. Is this my neighborhood? This looks so Aldi's. Merit Health? Is that Merit Health? Canada Health. This looks very south so far. Yes, dude, this is definitely some southern stuff right here. This is me. This is all me. Y'all take a step back. Let the professional handle this. Okay, wait. Florida. Shout out. Where does it say? Tampa. Palm Trees, Florida, maybe? It is Florida. And it is Tampa. No, I misclicked, bro. I misclicked. Okay. No. Oh, no. I was like up here, bro. I was like somewhere in here. And I misclicked next. And click. So close, though. That's true. Shout out. But I misclicked. Okay, let's see. I feel like I need to go out this way. That's my area. I'm like an hour north of that. Actually, bro, that's sick. In Florida? Shout out to Florida, bro. Florida's so beautiful. I know Florida gets a lot of hate and criticism and stuff, but Florida is like, I love Florida. Like, it's beautiful. The people are nice. Like, obviously, politics aside, whatever. The people are, like, wonderful people. I've always thought it was, like, a fun place to be. Like, that's where we vacation a lot of the time. My family is in Florida. 1 second. Right here. Check this out. Rancho Verde. Se habla español. My people. I should go back down this way. My people. Let me see. Rancho Verde. Houston. Yeah, I'm goated at this. Just let me look around and cheat a little bit. Now let me pretend I know where Houston is. Houston. Too easy, buddy. Wait, you're from Florida? My favorite team is Duval and the Jacksonville Jaguars from Florida. Wait, Duval? My favorite team is Duval. My favorite team is Duval. Duval team. So, did you mean your favorite city is Duval? Like your favorite like place to be is Duval? Shout out Florida, bro. I love Florida. All right, see, last guess of the night before we end the stream. Let's see what we got going on. Let's play our music. Actually, let's play this. Shout out to Wordle. I need to get out there. 1 second. Oh no, did I go the wrong way, bro? Okay, hold on. Go back, go back. Go back. Go this way. Go back. Go back. Go this way. It's a dead end? No! No! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So a school is right there. That means there's gotta be like an open road nearby, right? Duval is a county. Okay, got you. Your favorite county? Quarters. Yes, I'm a Bucks fan, but root for any Florida team otherwise. Jacksonville's are awesome people. Yeah, that's how I am, bro. I'm from Texas, and I root for any Texas team, bro. You know, some people are like, oh, I only love Dallas. I hate Houston, or I hate San Antonio, bro. I love all Texas teams. So I imagine you love all Florida teams. The Marlins, the the Tampa Bay Rays, the Bucks. The Magic, the Magic. Yo, the Magic are sick. I'm not gonna lie. Paulo Banchero. Y'all got the two twins. Yo, the Magic's a sleeper team in the future, bro. Sorry, Silva. I hate the Texans. That's in my culture. That's okay, bro. Listen, football culture, that's okay. I get it. I don't know about hate, but I know you're just joking around. Mostly. All right, I have no guess on this, so I'm just gonna like freeball this one. Is that crazy to say? All right, I gotta look at the scenery. It's looking pretty southern, if I gotta say. Okay, here we go. Get out here. I got 10 seconds left. Oh, this is definitely in the south. Let's go ahead and run Alabama. Massachusetts! Ah! Get me out of here. Listen, I had a great time. Let's cue that outro. I've had a great stream. I feel amazing. Had a great time. Cue that outro. Cueing the outro. I streamed for 2 hours and 30 minutes. I had a great time. No way you said New Hampshire, bro. I didn't see that. Did you actually say that? Where did you say that? No, I'm sorry, bro. Did you say that? The blurred plate looks like New Hampshire to me, but I only saw it for a second. No, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Great job. Great job, Tank. I'm sorry for that, Brody. I apologize. I hope you can forgive me for that. That is a mistake. I do apologize very much about that. You killed that one. I'm sorry. Tank got it. Listen, shout out my boy CP3 with the positivity. Shout out my boy Solid Tank with the freaking like all around knowledge, and just, you know, I feel like making iron sharpens iron. That's all I gotta say. Have a restful night. Shout out to Tori, the GOAT. I literally don't have to say anything else about Tori. Shout out to the GOAT, Tori. Let's see. Shout out to Fast Boy. He crashed out early. Shout out my boy Fast Boy. Shout out to Mono. Mono got tired, crashed out. Shout out to Mono. Shout out to Peter. Peter was hanging out for a long time today. Shout out to Peter. He said he's about to be done with school. He's going to be able to hang out more. Shout out to Peter. Let's see. Keep showing up. Shout out to Infinite Black Hole, my boy. I got his situation figured out. Shout out to Infinite Black Hole. Shout out to Bacon. We had a whole conversation about Bacon earlier today. I can't even scroll up in my chat anymore. That makes me so happy every single time. Oh, it's almost scary, like, if I can, and I can't every time. I'm so grateful for y'all. Who was here earlier? Shout out to Dream. Shout out to Aster. A bunch of people showed up at the beginning of my stream. Very grateful for that. Very grateful for y'all. Appreciate it. I'm sorry if I missed you. Man, a bunch of people showed up at the beginning. I can't remember. Thank you for showing up. I very much appreciate that. My phone is going dead too. Actually, I got it on the charger. Never mind. Let's hit that up. Let's hit up the Discord. Restart the outro. Y'all know the deal. Shout out to Chevy Jake. Chevy Jake wasn't able to make it today. Chevy Jake showed me that we're able to play Discord games, and we're gonna start doing that. Wasn't able to do it tonight. I do apologize, but we're gonna start running some Discord games, and it was really fun. We got like Wordle, like our Gartic Phone. We got Scrabble. We got all types of games that we can play. It's gonna be really fun. Let's see. Shout out to Arcane. It's a bot. Shout out to the bots of the world. You know, maybe one day they were able to get like, maybe one day they have feelings, and you know, maybe I'll be like, no, I got proof. I used to shout out the bots. Anyways, that's crazy. Shout out to Silva. That's me. Shout out to J Dog. You already know that's Fast Boy. Shout out to Dot Dot. That's Fury. Shout out to Aster. Shout out to Chevy J. Shout out to Crip Brothers. Shout out to Cupcake. Shout out to Damien. Shout out to Happy Feller. That is Peterson. I believe so. Or that's Monochrome. I apologize. Shout out to Infinite Black Hole. Shout out to Cam. Shout out to Kingman. That's Ben. Shout out to Master Scion. Shout out to Peterson. That's Peterson. Shout out to CB3, the GOAT. You already know. Shout out to Reverend Dream, the champ. Shout out to Snaky Penguin Dragon. He wasn't able to make it tonight. Hasn't been here. Wait, I think was at the last stream. Anyway, shout out to my boy Snaky. Shout out to the God. That's the United States. Shout out to Yuhi and Yuhi's alt. Shout out to Headcat. Shout out to Banana Rama. Shout out to Gur. And last but not least, shout out to Kai. If I missed you, I apologize. Shout out to Stars. Shout out to Forever Boo Roses. Shout out to Reddit. Shout out to Kumar. Shout out to Alex. Shout out to Quandale Pringle with the Real VR1. Who am I missing? Shout out to Owen. Shout out to Lucifer. Who am I missing? There's a bunch of there's some people I'm probably missing. If I missed you, I'm sorry. You know I love you, and I apologize. Let's hit them quotes. Let's hit them quotes. Y'all know what it is. All good, bro. No worries at all. Yeah, I apologize for that, bro. I appreciate you saying no worries. If y'all don't mind joining Dream Stream for a few minutes and saying hi, I'd appreciate that. Let's see. I'll be in Dream Stream. I'm gonna say hi to him after this. So if you don't mind joining and saying hi, I'd appreciate that. But let's do our quotes first. Listen, I came up with a quote when I was like 13. If you can prevent it, why tempt it? If you know, you know. I've said this like every stream. Don't put yourself in situations that you can prevent. You know, if it's gonna be a bad situation, you know, possibly bad stuff can happen. Do you want bad stuff to happen to you? No. So if you can prevent it, why tempt it? Think about that. Listen to me. Stress is pain for your brain. You already know. I don't have to explain this to you. Stress is pain for your brain. Your brain only has so much it can handle. Like, you know, when you feel sad and you're hurting and you're crying and whatever the case is, your head starts hurting. Like your brain is hurting, bro. Don't stress your brain out, bro. Your brain only has so much health. You need your brain for your entire life. So don't stress your brain out, you know? And last but not least, time. Time is the most valuable thing you'll ever have on this planet, on this earth, in your life. So thank you for spending some of your time with me. I'm very grateful for that. I'll never take that for granted. Yeah, I had a great time. Listen to me, y'all like the comments like Mono said earlier, you know, just being here hanging out with me, just all that together makes me feel like I've accomplished something. And all I want to do in this life is make a difference. I don't care about money, the fame, being popular, being cool, having influence. I don't care about none of that. I want to have influence for the right things. For being kind, for being honest, for being genuine, for being thoughtful, for being empathetic, for having morals, for having compassion, for having love, for all the right things in life. The things right now that aren't very popular, you know, right now it's cool to be mean. It's cool to be ugly and nasty. It's cool to be as mean as you can as long as it's funny. You know, and I've never liked putting somebody down so you can put yourself up. I've never liked that. So hopefully maybe I can make an example and set an example and make it a trend to be nice again, you know? Make people nice again, you know? So hopefully I can do that. Yeah, I think that's everything. I really appreciate y'all. I hope y'all had a good time, and I hope y'all have a good night. I love every one of y'all, and it is that time of the stream. My name is Silva. Yeah, everybody, I'm a nobody trying to be somebody. I'm out. Ah. Yeah, like I said, I really appreciate y'all. Y'all make me feel like I've accomplished something, you know? I'm not trying to be, like I said, I don't want money or anything. I just want to make a difference, so. Y'all make me feel like I'm making a difference, and I appreciate that. So thank you. Really do appreciate it. Let me read these last few comments before I go. Quarters, it's making my whole day better seeing you, bro, for real. It really is, Solid Tank. Thank you for that, bro, because it makes me feel better, too. Knowing that Quarters can, like, be positive and, you know, have a positive impact, you know, when he's dealing with what he's dealing with. That just lets everybody else know to set an example for themselves. Like, bro, why would I ever complain when people that have way, you know, worse, or, you know, that are going through things that are more difficult than you, they're more positive than you? How is that possible, you know? So I appreciate that, Quarters. Thank you for putting us all in perspective. Love y'all. Always nice to see you, the OGs. I appreciate y'all, bro, for real. Have a restful night. Thank you, Tori. Hello, my fellas. Sorry, Mono, this is the end. Sorry, Birdie. I'm happy to be here another day, brother. Thank you, CB3. So grateful for this stream. YouTube lives are pretty wild, but this is a peaceful place with real humans. Thank you, Solid. You know, in a life full of, like, in this life right now, like I was saying earlier, it's full of, like, hate and envy and blah, blah, blah. I hope to bring a stream with love and compassion and thoughtfulness and perspective and insight and, you know, stuff like that. So hopefully I can bring this little piece of the internet. You know, hopefully we can build this community into, you know, a little cool piece of the internet. So shout out to y'all. Live life like there's a God, even if you don't believe in it. That's true, Mono. You know, live life like just to be a better person, you know? And if that's what a God makes you do, you know, I love that. I really do. Mono, salute, brother. 100% Mono. Blood is just life. Blood is just life juice, but the soul is God's love in you. At least that's what I believe. Mono, I love that, bro. Listen, whatever makes you be a better human, let that make you be a better human, bro. I don't care what anybody has to say about what you believe in or this and that. If whatever makes you a better human, believe in that, do that, be that, feel that, you know? Doesn't matter what anybody else says. Never let anyone take your beliefs, bro. That's so true, CP3. The moment that everyone on earth isn't thinking about you, Jesus, the rapture will begin. I appreciate that, Mono. See you, Silva. Good night, mate. Oh, brother, I forgot about your title. You gonna cut your hair? I'm glad nobody said nothing about that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Listen, this is some deep Silva lore. Every time before I start my stream, I'll say I'm starting my stream in 5-ish minutes. It takes me like 5 or 10 minutes to start my stream because I'm self-conscious about what my hair looks like. That's some deep Silva lore that listen, if I want the world to be an honest, genuine place, I have to be honest and genuine. So that's just me being honest and me being vulnerable. So yeah. So shout out. Anyways, the endings make me sad. Love you guys. Don't be sad, CB3. Be glad it happened, brother. Be glad we have this opportunity, and and you know, we pray and, you know, hope and believe in whatever you believe in, that we'll have this opportunity again tomorrow. So don't be sad, brother. Be happy it happened. Changed my life when I cut my long hair after many years. Yo, Solid Tank, no joke, bro. I'm on the edge and I'm about to break. Good night, Taco. Joking. Yo, Tori, I love that. That's so funny. Tori Savage. He don't look like a taco. That's dope. That's so funny. Next, Socrates, bro. Thank you, Mono. You know, I don't want, you know, I just want to make a difference, you know, whatever that is, you know, that's all I want to do. So shout out to y'all. But yeah, I'm ending the stream. I'll cut my hair for you, Silva. Don't do it, bro. No, don't. CP3, you don't gotta do that, brother. You don't want me to cut my hair? You want me to keep my hair long? I don't know. I got an emotional attachment to my long hair, so. But I kind of am on the edge of wanting to cut it, so I don't know. Anyways, I'm ending the stream. I hope y'all have a good night. I love every one of y'all. I really appreciate y'all. Like I said, y'all make me feel very grateful. I've always been grateful of the knowledge and like wisdom I had. I hate saying that. I'm sorry. Of the knowledge and wisdom I have, but I've never felt like I'm wasting it. And y'all make me feel like I'm no longer wasting it. So I hope we can grow this community into something, you know, very large. But yeah, that's it. I love every one of y'all. I had a great time. I hope y'all had a good time. I hope y'all all have a good night. I hope y'all all have a good day tomorrow. I hope to see y'all tomorrow. I love every single one of y'all. Bye. Love you all. Please stay, you guys. Bye. Go to Dreamstream. I'll be in Dreamstream, guys. I'll be there for like 5 to 10, or I'll be there for chilling the whole time. Love y'all. See y'all later. Bye.